Big Dick Bandits, Big Dick Bandits got a bigger dick than Bryan Gig, cause it's got a big dick bandit, you guys. That's right, motherfucker.
Yeah.
This isn't just some Fighter and the Kid episode. So if you don't like men who do musicals, turn the fucking channel.
If you don't like a golden voice, a positive attitude, and a big dick, change the channel.
Yeah, and even
That's
a bigger dick.
Skylar's in the house.
I'm fucking in the house, man. I'm swinging. I'm going Winnie the Pooh style right now. Just got no bottoms on.
No bottoms, like Porky the Pig.
Like
son.
Porky the Pig. People that are watching this video, they'll know I'm lying. But people that are listening, you guys
we're both pantless.
On a cloud.
On a cloud. Do you remember when I was a kid, cartoons, man? That's how they were. If you look back at the cartoons, you watch them, A, violent as shit, crazy violent, B, racist. They were very racist.
So is everything, by the way.
Yeah, but
just Archie Bunker being like, just being outwardly racist to everyone.
Who's the big old bird? He's like, I'll tell you, boy. I tell you, boy. Put the thing down
Sylvester,
now.
No. Yosemite Sam?
No. This is the big rooster, and he like hated.
Oh, man.
No. I'll tell you, boy. Don't make me tell you again.
Dude. Everyone at home just freaking knows it right now. I do that when I listen to the show. But he's racist. I'm like, however, Claudia Gadelia, get it right.
However, none of them had pants on really either.
None of them have pants on. Winnie the Pooh, Tweety's definitely just free balling. He's got no clothes on. He's just a little bird.
Tweety's butt naked. But Porky the Pig had a top. He'd wear a top and then no pants.
Yes, he would. That's what I'm saying. Winnie the Pooh style.
Yeah,
top and no pants. It's my style when I'm home.
Yeah, me too.
That's my girlfriend. Just like t-shirt, just waistline down, just flaccid.
White as fuck.
Just
white as fuck. Just Casper. White as fuck.
Just short tan line.
Now, do you and your
Foghorn Leghorn.
Yeah,
Leghorn. There you go.
You had to Google it.
Yeah.
But, all right.
You got cheated. I had to Google.
Coming from the man with 2 computers on his desk.
Yeah.
And then if you remember, we'll get off the cartoons after this. If you remember the skunk, Pepe Le Pew, that's assault, brother. The things he would do to the female skunk, he was just all up, grabbing her shit all the time.
Yeah, that's a little skunk window to sexual harassment.
That's assault, brother. To quote Adam Sandler, my man.
Absolutely, Adam Sandler. I was telling Brandon a story off air about Adam Sandler.
Please tell this to the fans.
And now it's the second time I'm telling it, but I'm pretty pumped about it because I was insecure about telling you on the air.
Well, you know what? Let's talk the most famous person to call you out of the blue.
100% Adam Sandler. Oh, so it was prompted. Okay, now I can launch into the story. I guess the most famous person that's ever called me would probably have to be like tied between Billy Joel and Adam Sandler. So Billy Joel didn't really happen.
Oh, it's like, damn!
But he did see me in a Broadway show.
You're like between Michael Jackson and Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
So close second, okay.
And God.
And Jesus gave me a text.
And he took the wheel. So basically,
Jesus sent me a dick pic.
So
I'm just gonna one up you on every story. No,
oh my God, that'd be great. Let's keep doing that.
Go with Adam.
So, because Adam Sandler calls me, and I've never met Adam Sandler. I'm a humongous fan. I must have seen Billy Madison a good 17 times easily in a 2-year span too.
At least.
I can't even count what
If it's on, I watch it.
100%.
That's what Americans do.
Yeah.
Skylar.
God damn it, Bald Eagles and Budweiser. You know
and
what I mean?
Adam Sandler movies.
And Adam Sandler
He doesn't make
movies.
a bad movie.
Well, his later.
Which one?
I know you like some ones that I probably don't.
I love every Adam Sandler.
You like Jack and Jill?
Literally one of my favorite movies.
Didn't see it.
Al Pacino's in it. Does a Dunkin' Donuts commercial in it. That should be enough for everyone.
That's a pretty big deal. Michael Corleone just plugging donuts. That's pretty cool.
It's legit, man.
Listen, it just looked, he's like, oh, I'm a woman.
I agree. It looks stupid.
Yeah.
It's legit, man.
Okay, I'll check out Jack and Jill. I'm a huge fan of him, especially, I shouldn't talk any shit about his movies because he literally, so he calls me up just like he would call you. Like, literally, I've never met him. And
you're just driving down the road.
Just walking in Venice, actually, on Abbot Kinney.
All right.
Which is, by the way, very rare for me, very frequent for you.
Yes, you're not down there a lot.
It's blowing only my mind in this moment that I was on Abbot Kinney, I'm just realizing. So I'm walking down Abbot Kinney, get a call from Adam Sandler, and he's just like, hey, it's Skylar. Hey, man, I just want to let you know you're great. It's Adam Sandler. And I go, oh. And the whole time I'm just thinking, like, For sure, my brother's fucking
Your
with
friends
me.
are
One of my
also-
buddies just the whole time. It was pretty embarrassing now that it actually ended up being Adam Sandler because the whole time I'm just doubting him, just going, "Prove it, prove it."
Okay, give me a line from Billy Madison.
Give me some good water boy. No, it's not high quantity H2O. Click. No, I just
Give me a good water boy.
So finally, I just go with him. Like, all right, this has to be Adam Sandler. By the way, did so many checks afterwards with like my agent and shit to make sure it's really
And it was
him.
legit.
It was legit him. He saw Pitch Perfect with his wife, and just wanted to say it was a good job. Very earnest, just like, hey man, you were great. He said I looked up the cast list, which is like we're in middle school theater. And he probably went on IMDb and literally like gives me some props for the movie. It was
Makes
pretty
me
dope.
like him even more.
Unbelievable. So, and by the way, also so human because then he kind of got uncomfortable with it after he because he's not
It's
one
too
of those
much.
guys that probably does that.
It's probably too much after a
Yeah,
while.
and he just goes, he's like, anyway, so I hear you from New York. You like the sports teams? And we just shot the shit about the Knicks the whole time. Phenomenal.
Thank God you're into sports. Nah,
man.
Nah, I'm gay as shit.
Nah, man. Hey,
Just switch it up like
yeah.
that.
I'm gay and I like sports and I like you
And
a
I
lot.
really like you. Thank you for calling.
Thank you for calling. Hey, pretty much going to call you every day now.
I would say Adam Sandler and Jim Carrey are the two most influential people when I was a kid.
Well, they
by
were-
far.
they were-
Because I saw Billy Madison, Adam Sandler's movies, God, more than anyone's. When Jim Carrey came out with Ace Ventura, I skipped school for 8 days and went to it every single day.
You see When Nature Calls?
You bet your ass I've seen it.
It's kind of not better. But that's
Part
a
2 is
sequel that
legit.
works, dude.
Bumblebee Tuna?
Bumblebee
your balls
Tuna,
Are showing.
your balls are showing.
Excuse me, your balls are showing. Bumblebee Tuna.
Yeah.
Bumblebee Tuna.
And no one's ever done Jim Carrey impressions or attempted to, you know?
I don't think they can. I think it's too tough.
I
That's
think
how
they
big of a character
actually
he is.
only attempt to. That's how you do. You just do like and you do like the most obvious lines from the trailer.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, and like they were the kings of 90s movies. And Mike Myers, Austin Powers. But that was even
What
later.
happened to Mike Myers though? He just disappeared, right?
Dude, weirdly enough, I saw him at a Jets game in like a luxury box, and he was in the same box just creeping by the bathroom. Super weird.
Really?
Had like a legit bowl cut. Very like, I was like, oh, he's definitely playing a dope role. And then I was like, no, just might be
That's
rocking that
him.
bowl cut.
I've heard he's pretty weird.
You know what I think it is?
I've heard he's a little weird.
I think he's antisocial. I think he's very
Makes sense.
socially uncomfortable. Like not mean antisocial, like
No, it's just
just
introverted person.
I imagine if I was Austin Powers and Dr. Evil, I'd be pretty like, yeah, people.
And Shrek.
And
That's his
Shrek.
biggest role of all time. Most people don't know that.
Most people don't even know that Shrek was Mike Myers.
I don't think they realize how big of a deal it was.
Shrek's huge.
It's bigger
It's a
than any
global
movie he's ever
phenomenon.
done. Yeah,
100% because the window of opportunity with those kind of animated shows are just insane.
they can go on forever.
Frozen.
Frozen 2's coming out, and I am so crunked.
Dude, you want to hear another bitter actor story? This is going to be called The
Were you
Fighter.
supposed to be Olaf?
Bitter
Were you
actor.
supposed to be Olaf?
No, here's a story. Ready, you guys? Buckle up for some industry talk. Industry talk.
This is
Industry
called
talk.
Insider Information.
Welcome to Industry Talk with Skylar Astin.
Skylar Astin. Things we didn't get.
Social network. So here's the deal that happened with Frozen. Before it was called Frozen, it was called Snow Queen, based on the Hans Christian Andersen.
That was the original, right?
Yeah, it's called Snow Queen, and they were developing it at Disney, and I auditioned. I think it was like me, Nick Lachey, and Michael Bublé or something crazy like that for this character named Kristoff. Actually, no, that Nick Lachey shit, that was like years later. This was just with everyone in town. I hadn't done any real like big movies at this point. No one knew who the fuck I was. They kind of knew some Broadway stuff about me. Came in there, and this Kristoff character was this like super sweet, like heart on his sleeve. He's like the tour guide of this beautiful town, which is all about love. It's just a totally different story than Frozen.
I was like, what Frozen were you watching?
But that's the thing about animated things. You could just literally rework an entire thing because he's just like,
Everything.
yeah, we didn't draw that shit yet.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it's
Make
easy.
him a snowman who
Yeah, it's not like
talks.
a movie, right?
Yeah, so it was a human being. I was this guy, Kristoff, who I think is kind of a blend of what Olaf became and what Kristoff even was, who was John
They
Groff's
just blended
character.
them together.
I think they actually separated them because, well, at first, yeah, it was a blended together character. So I did it. I got really far, sang the shit out of some theater songs, and
Did some work. Do you get paid for that or no?
no, for auditions, no,
Not at all.
man, that would be great. Oh, yeah, you want me to audition? Let me negotiate right now.
Well, I just figured if you went in and you're like testing, that they would pay you for your time.
Sometimes they make you, it's even worse. They never pay you, but they negotiate your whole contract so they have you by the balls.
I know how that goes.
Yeah, and then you want it so bad.
Because you know what potential you can make.
Oh, it's all posturing. That's especially in the TV world. That's all that shit is. Then you go in and test against 5 other dudes. You think you're like, oh my God, my contract for 6 years is ready to go. And it's just void as soon as either you don't get it or the show doesn't get picked up.
Well, then you walk in and you see your competition, right?
Yeah.
Some heavy hitters, especially in the industry you're in.
Yeah, sometimes. And sometimes it's like, sometimes you go in and you test and the offer's even out to someone else. Like, happens all the time. I could smell it nowadays. I'm like...
You know if you're going to get it or not?
No, not even that. I think it's almost like... I know when there's an offer out. You could just tell how they're even...
A guy like you're pretty established. How many auditions do you do a week? Because you're still grinding. I would say you're not like... You're not strapped for cash, but you're grinding to get roles,
always,
right?
Man. People always...
Like you're not Tom Cruise. Like Tom Cruise can chill and just...
No, and also keep telling me people that I'm not as cool as... Okay, it gets really real, and I get really butthurt by that.
I'm totally kidding. All sad.
I'm totally kidding.
You're like, yeah, man, the industry should bring it up.
Yeah, man.
But you're going on auditions every week.
It depends. No? I mean, like,
are you only doing certain roles?
I get offered some shit, but like, I am like, I'm a theater dude. I'm used to having to fight for shit, and like. I never expect like offer only. Like, what even is that these days? You have to. I mean, I've gone in for people with competition. I'm like, that dude's auditioning. Yeah, that's insane. Like, it's crazy competitive, especially when it gets more difficult to like make films. So sometimes I'm like, I've been attached to like indie movies that literally like the day before the financing falls through. It's intense, man.
That's what you signed up for, though, right?
Absolutely.
But I think people see you in like Pitch Perfect and all the movies you've done, right? Wreck-It Ralph you were in,
right?
And they assume that you're good, that the hustle's over.
People think I have a mansion and shit. I'm like,
you definitely
rent a house in Silver Lake, though. No, man. Like, seriously, it doesn't pay. I told Dana White what I got paid for Pitch Perfect 2, and he was like, you need to fucking fire your agent. I was like, dude, that's what you.
Was he like, you need to fire your agent and work with Reebok? You make less money, Skylar.
Yeah, well,
we're this Reebok logo. Whatever you're gonna make, we're gonna take 90% of it.
That's kind of what I was thinking in the back. I was like, well, I would definitely. I mean, I would like to be on your side of negotiations for sure.
Yeah.
Dana White just being like, well, I'll just.
The baddest dudes in the planet. You can just talk to them however you want.
Pretty dope, by the way. And
good for him, right?
Yeah, he won. Hey, Danny.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Well, I saw that shit that you guys were talking shit about, and then I saw on the... Still has no hair, that's true. Yeah. But now he could pull off the bald look, too.
Can you? I don't think anyone can.
What? Bruce Willis?
Can he?
It's John McClane, motherfucker.
John McClane had fucking a dope hairpiece.
Balding as
you show up to a party and you're bald as fuck. It's a tough deal breaker. Unless your name's Vin Diesel, bitches aren't coming around.
Yeah, you got to be Groot in order to have a bald head.
You really do, man. You got to have some serious game.
So do you want to hear actually how this Frozen story bridges to Wreck-It Ralph?
I'd love to. Because they're making Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Yeah,
but then carry on.
And I've put in work. Because here's what happened. Snow Queen, I get pretty much the role. They give me the offer. And I'm like ready to do a new Disney cartoon, and I'm so pumped. Snow Queen, Megan Mullally was attached. It was a pretty big deal at the time. I think it was still Kristen Bell at the time too. She's the only one that stayed.
I like her.
She's great. So then Princess and the Frog. This is how far back this goes. I
love that movie too.
Didn't do well to Disney standards. They're like, this movie doesn't work, and since they think racist. So. Very racist. Even more racist.
Because the first black princess. Yeah. You guys know this, right?
Yeah. Not even is it racist. Well, actually, it's almost not racist.
No, it was a racist movie.
Oh, racist as shit. But I'm talking about Disney was not racist in being like, it didn't work because it's a girl movie, and girl movies now boys won't see girl movies. This is before Bridesmaids and even Pitch Perfect and that kind of feminist revolution that we're kind of in right now. And basically, they red lit the movie, green lit all the boy movies. Wreck-It Ralph all of a sudden is like now getting made.
Yeah.
And yeah, everyone at Disney is like, boys rule, girls drool. Very exciting. They would chant that. And
as you walked in.
And they felt so bad for me because I was this guy that like would have had a life-changing moment from this movie. So they're like, listen, dude, we'll find some shit in Wreck-It Ralph for you to do. Come up to Pixar and do a read-through, and it's like 90% greenlit, but we have Sarah Silverman, John C. Reilly, Jack McBrayer, Jane Lynch, Alan Tudyk, all these people.
Huge
I'm like,
movie,
yeah, dude. So we all went on this dope field trip up to Pixar, which is the coolest place.
Where's that at?
It's in like near like Oakland, where like all those.
Oh,
like,
it's all the way up there.
Steve
So
Jobs
Silicon
like
Valley?
designed Silicon Valley, exactly. But Pixar's a campus. It's crazy. People that work there are like slaves, but they fucking have everything, dude.
Everything's free there.
Everything. I'm talking
It's like
yoga
Facebook.
classes, fencing.
Yeah, it's like that's
nuts.
like the thing up there. It's like Facebook.
Yeah, it's literally like a campus. So you're like at college and you're 40 and an
You can
animator.
dress however you want, right?
They're like, there's bars everywhere. I'm like, there should be. You guys are 50.
Yeah, that's how it is up there, man.
Yeah, some dudes everyone's just freaking grinding, just looking at computer screens,
Fucking making
Laura
Croft and shit with titties and jacking off on his off time. Sorry.
Totally, just fan fiction.
Just like, yeah, bitch.
Hentai porn.
Just
hentai. Is that how you do it? Never watched the stuff myself.
So they
we
threw you a bone because
total.
Because basically you got taken off Frozen.
Total bone, but I'm in front of John Lasseter, who's the CEO of Disney at the time, and like it's a big deal, man. I gotta go, and I'm doing miscellaneous voices too. I'm doing like everyone because they didn't have a role for me. They're like, listen, this is all cast up. We're gonna give you some of these, and I'm playing but I'm even playing things that I'll never play, like the store owner just being like, all right, Felix, it's time to, and just fucking old guys, young guys, I'm singing, I'm doing all this, just fucking monkey dancing.
Just trying to get him where you
just literally showing my dick, like literally crying.
Doing some creepy shit.
Just being like, please,
I'll do anything.
Yeah, I just want to be in your club.
So then
the movie gets greenlit. They offer me the job of scratch recording, which is kind of like Robin Williams in Mrs. Doubtfire. Like he just comes in the beginning of Mrs. Doubtfire when he's like in that like small booth, like just voicing people in the cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
First scene when he's like not a great dad yet and shit. And he's kind of like an out of work actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me, fresh off a Broadway hit. Just
that was you.
Slumming it in Burbank, driving to do scratch recordings of Wreck-It Ralph for years, man. This shit takes years.
Are you with your girl at this point or no?
No, this is long.
So things are rough for a young Skylar.
I mean, I'm living. I'm making a living. I'm having a great time.
Define living.
I did this movie with this dude, Arnie, who is awesome. And basically, they had this house in Burbank. I never really went to a proper college. I had a semester at NYU and then went to Broadway, rich as shit. So
yeah, good for you.
And then, but I moved in with these like four dudes. It's like a revolving door house, but it's like kind of fratty, but not douchey. Like
cross between frat house, crack house. That's what I'm getting from this.
But also picture like
less crack.
Way less crack, a lot of beer, and a lot of they're like stand-ups and improv guys.
So everyone's hustling.
But they're funny as shit too. Yeah. Also, like,
did anyone else make it?
Yeah, they're all working in their respective fields. You know what I mean? No. So anyway, but I was also
you're flourishing.
Yeah.
Do you drive by and throw money out your window?
No, because I came in there.
Perfect too, everybody.
I'd be like, you get a car and you can't because I can only afford one.
Everyone gets nachos from Taco Bell.
Dude, we're all going to Del Taco.
It's on me, fellas.
99-cent menu.
Don't get that ultimate burrito though. Let's not get crazy.
Yeah, guys, let's relax, all right? I'm not made of money.
So when you say making it, you're living in that house and you're making what?
I'm still like I had some money saved from Broadway, and I'm auditioning for pilots. I did a pilot right when I got out here. Didn't get picked up. It was with Jimmy Kimmel and Adam.
Did you have an agent right when you got out here?
I had an agent long before. I mean, coming out here without an agent, it's like, what are you doing?
Right.
Do you know how competitive it is for even me? That's like trying so hard.
Dude, I just talked to Bryan the other day, and he had a conversation with. She's the director of the new Wonder Woman, and Bryan's very, very close with her.
Okay.
And Bryan and her were just talking about how tough it is for actors.
So
she was saying, like, especially there's like 10 females, 10 males who actually make crazy money doing actual motion pictures. The rest of it's in TV. That's where the money's at. Is in TV.
Actually.
It's insane. It's less than 1% make an actual good living being an actor.
Yeah, if you're gonna do an indie film, generally you're not doing it for the money. Like even the famous people, sometimes they don't get paid shit. You know, and it's like good. It's fine to live, but you're not rich. Like movies don't.
That's what
really
people.
pay.
Yeah, that's what they think because they see you in Pitch Perfect. They think you're just like fucking Chris Rock now.
And you're like, dude, I got paid more for my TBS sitcom, like way more than for Pitch Perfect.
Really?
Maybe
that was a major role.
In what?
Pitch Perfect 1 was a major role.
It was a major role, and then in Pitch Perfect 2, though, it was a super... It doesn't matter about the role, man.
Oh, really?
The budget, yeah.
Really?
I think the budget was like $17 million, and for the first one, or like 14, which is big, but like not for a studio movie. And then this one was like crazy. I think it was like 60 or something.
Well,
50.
Pitch Perfect 2 killed it in the box office, right?
It broke like crazy records and shit.
Will there be a third? And can you get me in it?
Dude, get me in it.
I'll see what I can do. I'll talk to my agent.
Yeah, please tell them.
I was banking on.
Well, also here's like 16 bars. Here's 16 bars.
You're like, well, just sing. Well,
they got the magic in me.
Ooh, I like that movie. I like that movie.
Yeah.
I like that song. Clay Matthews was in it.
Yeah, dude.
If he can do it, I can do it.
Dude, I would love that. I would love if we got some UFC crossover in Pitch Perfect 3. Just by the way, for the record, those of you who are listening who are thinking that I'm spilling some dish. I don't know shit. Nobody does. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
I think it's like financially it makes a ton of sense.
Pitch Perfect 3?
100%.
Guarantee there's Pitch Perfect 3. We're not saying anything that the general public doesn't assume.
Got it. But it hasn't been like an official.
It hasn't been green light. No.
Yeah.
It's just me talking with you saying, I hope they make a Pitch
They're
Perfect
probably
3.
all, now finally off the high of how well it did. Being like, all right, guys.
Oh, dude, the way those studios work, before Pitch Perfect 2 even got released, they had a third one.
Well, it was like a constant joke on set. They'd be like, what's the third one? Well, we might have to do a third one. This is going well. Oh, you got any ideas for 3? I'm like, you're going to listen to my ideas. Yeah.
Yeah, I got an idea. Me and my boys fucking.
Yeah, I got an idea. The Trebles return, get to perform in front of 7,000 people with pyrotechnics, and we'll see who fucking wins the world.
For reals.
But, it's a girl. It's an awesome, wonderful girl power story. And I wonder if the third one, maybe they bring it back to boys versus girls.
They probably should.
The girls will always triumph as they should. But, like,
does your girlfriend love doing it?
Yeah, dude.
That's what she's known for, right? Do people see her in the street?
You know what? My girlfriend.
Because certain roles you get defined on. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jimmy Piven, whenever I'm out with him, people go, oh, Ari Gold.
100%.
And they expect him to be a dick like Ari Gold is in Entourage. He's like, that's a role, you idiots.
Right.
Like, he told me he went on a date, and the girl was like, you're so nice. And
why aren't you on the phone the whole time?
She's like, you're so nice. How come, where's like this Ari Gold? And he's like, that's a character, you dumbass.
Hey, also, though, that's not necessarily Jeremy Piven's fault. That's that dumb person's fault because, hey, it's pretend.
Real quick, 100%. It's a show, you idiot.
Yeah. And
I said, let me guess, she was really hot?
Yeah,
you go.
Yeah,
she was
brain
really
cells.
dumb. Yeah.
3 brain cells.
Literally 2 brain cells.
Count them on a hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, and that's not knocking the gender. That's just, there are some people, men and female, who don't get it. They ask me, like, do you get confused between Anna Kendrick and Anna Camp? I mean, not for real, but they'll be like, wow, like, because they're confused. They're like, wait, so you date one in the movie, and one's, I'm like, yeah, man, I'm pretty, I got a handle on it.
Yeah, we live together. Yeah. So I would fuck that up. Yeah.
Yeah, but back to her, she's known for Aubrey, but, Ari Gold was around for like 7 seasons, you know what I mean? TV shows.
And he's Jeremy wasn't supposed to be that big of a star in that show, but he took that role over. They wrote him more in. He was saying first season they really didn't have a lot of Ari Gold in there.
Oh, yeah.
He just captivated the audience where they're like, we need more Ari Gold.
For sure.
And
Fan
so
favorite.
He ran with it, yeah.
Fan favorite. Ari Gold was amazing.
You know what I'm saying? There's certain roles that define you.
And that was also a huge breakout role for him. Like, I feel like Kevin Connolly will probably always be E to some people, but he'll do other shit too.
Will he? This is what I want to talk to you about. What's the rest of that cast do? Like, what's drama do on an everyday basis?
He's tried,
what's
bro.
Drama do?
He had a CBS
What's Kevin Connolly do?
Kevin Connolly produces now.
He does the 30 for 30s. You know that he's doing the voice for 30 for 30s.
He was good in that actually. He produced that the Big Shot documentary about the Long Island guy.
Yeah, he's doing documentaries and he's working for ESPN now. He's taking over for one of the guys there doing the commentating on that.
He's a cool dude.
But a guy like Turtle.
Lamest thing I'll ever say, we have the same stylist.
You have a stylist?
My girlfriend
People ask
does.
me all the time if I have a stylist.
My girlfriend does. I'm not like styled now, but like when I go on talk
you dress well. When you go on talk shows, you have people.
Sometimes if I'm like, yeah, give me that like. Here's a good thing. Here's when I do it. Girls, it's different. Like they got to be fashion forward and shit. Guys, you could get away with a lot of stuff.
See, I think it's overlooked. You better be on your.
Dude,
dress game,
bro. You gotta see the shoes I got on right now. I mean, like I'm not
mad at
necessarily fucking around. Like,
yeah, no, you're not. No, you dress pretty well.
Thanks,
all
man.
Times. You need to help your boy D'Elia.
Yeah, dude, but that's his thing. You know, stand-ups. It's like, oh, we're the same shirt. You know, that's a very big.
Yeah.
Wasn't that a great impression of a stand-up?
Hey, sure.
What's up, man?
We don't give a shit about anything.
This is what the entire podcast should literally be. Just Brandon and I pretending to know everything about stand-up comedy in the circuit. I'll be like, dude, man, I was at fucking Comedy Hut.
Comedy Hut?
Yeah,
in Pasadena, man. The crowd there, bro.
Well, dude, no. I mean, you joke, but the road's tough. I mean,
you
go to Corpus Christi and you're trying out your bits in Minnesota. You know, that's where you get to learn about yourself. I sound like Rogan now.
No, you sound like when we had Tony on. Tony killed Tony.
Yeah.
That's how it was. Him and Brian were talking about the road and doing stuff. I was literally like, "Would you two shut the fuck up?"
Yeah,
like
man.
You know.
Yeah, man. Hey, when three people are in a conversation, a lot of times one dude gets the jab.
Well, especially when they're, you know, and then I'll just jump in something outlandish and just like shit on one of the.
I'm sure if you're like hanging with Shane Carwin and I'm there, I'll just be like reaching up, like guys. I latch onto one of your biceps. I do a chin up, guys.
You're just like, hey, anyways.
Yeah. I'm like ground control, totally. So
no, but I think fashion, man. I think it's something guys need to focus on more. Like everyone thought I had a stylist on ESPN. Nah, man,
dude, you look fresh as shit on ESPN.
Give it up, thanks, dog.
But you know that it's important. And like the thing is, I for years would like understand when I need to fucking kill it, and I still do. But now I could get like a Ferragamo suit that costs like thousands of dollars that like Universal will pay for for the premiere and for the press junket. That's pretty cool.
Well, you got to remember your fashion, your style is what presents you. That's what people see. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't talk. So if you want to, you don't want to look like shit. And there's nothing wrong. I always say this. You never want to be. There's nothing wrong with being overdressed. So when you show up like in LA, there's this weird like fad where I'd go out and my buddy Scotty, I love Scotty, but he'd show up in like a t-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing? We're going to a nice restaurant. He's like, yeah, it's L.A. I'm like, dude, come on, man.
Well, there's like that, too. Like, there's like the whole, like, when you're like some actor, you're like, yeah, dude, that V-neck probably costs like $700, but it's from the Gap.
Well, they wear like those U-necks, and if they're actors, it's just like, oh, I don't give a shit about anything.
So well because you're Henry Cavill.
I don't care about the man or what you guys think of me. It's like, well, no, because you have you're fucking gelled up here and you have jewelry hanging off your hands.
And you're genetically blessed.
Yes.
Just everything
it's
looks
a fine
like a
mind.
hanger.
It's a fine mind, my man.
Yeah, I'm not. We're good looking, but we're not like you can't. Shit looks bad on us. You know, we're not like those kinds of dudes.
No, yeah.
No, everything looks good on you though. Yeah, you're fucking a professional athlete.
No, not really. You'd be surprised. I can't I go shopping on 3rd Street. I would say 95% of the stores stuff won't fit me.
Well, you're also a giant.
I'm not that big, man. I'm really not that big.
Yeah, but you're not that big compared to the people that you roll with and shit because, like, Lyoto Machida's also, like, a superhuman, even though he's in, like, this... I don't know, man. You're a heavyweight.
I'm a heavyweight, but I'm not like...
By the way, the announcement was light heavyweight. What was that about?
I know.
Yeah,
stressed me out. I'm like, oh, shit, I better... You know, I'm not going to...
You literally have a taco in your hand, put it down.
Dude, trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heard about the wings?
Yes, sir.
You try. How many did you have
for real? I
only
had 6. I swear I had 6.
A half a dozen. That's pretty good. That's like
half a dozen when you put it
that's like that. 4 ounces of meat right there. That's like a good.
And they were so good.
Because eating that celery, you're like, all right, this was paleo as shit.
Yeah. Oh, I can make excuses for anything.
Oh, for sure.
Well, it's not that many carbs, and the paleo it does work.
Yeah.
And I'll work out later.
Also, reaching it to my mouth is kind of a bicep curl.
And then my chewing of burn calories.
Oh my god,
dude! I'll tell you what though. It's not that the Big Brown Slim Down I didn't abandon ship, but with this Reebok deal and the way the future's looking, there's some stuff going on for sure.
Well, yeah, man. You're just going to be a mogul.
Yeah, that's
hey, but I, you know what? There's a little piece of me that wants to see you fucking conquer the world and prove everyone fucking wrong.
Me too.
You know what I mean? And I've been a fan of you for so long.
Yeah. Bro, how about I called your boy Chris Weidman on ESPN?
Love that.
Called it.
Love that. Dude, me and Chris, couldn't be there.
You and Chris are close.
Super close.
Yeah.
I have the cutest videos of his kids at Pitch Perfect too. They all went opening night and they just dancing in the aisle. Hi, Skylar Astin.
Love
the
it.
Cutest things. And I'm just like, that family is just, I can't say enough good shit about that whole crew. Ray and Matt, I text them all the time. Yeah. They text me in the locker room.
Yeah. Chris is just a good dude, man. This is my thing with Chris, is he's pound for pound one of the best in the world. Mm-hmm. But for some reason, I don't know if it's because he's just straight white boy or because he comes out to that Tom Petty song, right? Tom Petty, right?
Yeah, dude,
he wears that American flag. But
just turtle heading.
Yeah, right? The crossover for him to be a superstar is just not happening yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, and you know what? The UFC can help.
Yeah.
So
Chris Weidman should be on every single commercial.
Wheaties boxes.
What?
You're fucking kidding?
He should be on every. I don't get it. I don't get it. Well, what are you gonna?
We kind of touched on this last time. It's like Ronda and Conor, right? Are the two like faces of the company in a way? Kind of.
No, they are. Kind of's not even a question.
Yeah,
they 100% are because you got two pink elephants.
Yeah, I think Dana said he spent like $300 on that world tour, so he was really breaking the bank.
Yeah, well, kidding. Well, that's the most money they've ever spent marking a fight is Conor Aldo.
Dude, they spent more than they've ever spent on that commercial.
Bro, let me tell you something about Conor Aldo and putting all your eggs in that basket. Hold. Hey, Fox. Hey, UFC. I'm Team Conor. I love Conor.
Right.
He's Fighting the Kid alumni. I love the guy. I think he's great for the sport. Jose Aldo hasn't lost in 9 years.
Yeah, pretty good fighter.
Might be the best in the UFC.
Pound for pound, definitely a debate.
So it's just tough, man. I get it. This is the worst thing that could happen in the UFC. If Conor goes out there and gets destroyed in the first round,
all over,
and there's all that smart on, well, then that shit talking, you look ridiculous. Because it's fun when you're knocking dudes out and calling it. As soon as it goes south, the entire media, the entire fan base goes, whoa, bullshit.
Dude.
And they jump off.
Well,
so they have to pray to God that Conor comes in there and at least makes it competitive. But if he gets his leg hacked off in that second round.
Why, does Jose Aldo ever kick?
Yeah, barely ever.
So, okay, I hear your point, and it's completely valid. I'm only going to play devil's advocate just to give that.
Please do.
Okay, so.
Bring it.
And it's honestly stating the obvious. I'm not going to give you any new information. That's the gamble that they're willing to take because the opportunities for Conor are insane.
I agree.
If he becomes this little Irish Yoda who's going, I have dreams, man.
Yeah.
Stadiums, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And they're talking about all this shit. And if he beats Aldo,
he's the biggest star we've ever had.
What's going to happen? No one has that ability to do that, to be Muhammad Ali right now.
I agree.
Chris would be something that would be different and awesome in my own way, and I'm hoping for it, and I hope they can both coexist, and they will, because they're totally different ideas. But I think that the faces across the board, the people that have earned it with just resume and title defenses are Ronda Rousey. John Jones, unfortunately, we can't really go there right now, and he can't be the face because just legally it's a liability, and he's not active right now, so you can't consider him, although pound for pound, greatest.
Yeah, by far, we've ever had, yeah.
And Chris.
This is the thing about Chris. He's almost too humble to market.
I don't know, bro. Sense? That post-fight interview was great.
Could have been better. Could have been better.
Of course it could have been. He could have literally taken a walk around the circumference of Joe Rogan and just started like DX crotch chopping everyone.
It's just tough, because he's like, I'll fight whoever's next. He should grab the mic and be like, Luke Rockhold, you're next. This guy kicked your eye out. I just destroyed him. You're next, motherfucker. Drop the mic, play the promo, build the hype.
Here's why you're wrong.
You're talking UFC marketing genius, but carry on.
No, dude, I'm sure. Listen, I could tell every studio exec I have a feeling that I know how to run their studio better.
Yeah.
You probably have, it's just you're in the mindset. You get it. You see it firsthand.
Yeah.
And it's just from a different perspective. You're not a bunch of people in a boardroom being like, well, numbers.
Well, but the thing with Chris, if you look at the blueprint of famous guys in the UFC who are less successful than him but way more famous, look at a guy like Chael Sonnen. Sonnen doesn't even Chael Sonnen couldn't hold Weidman's socks, my man.
Oh,
Weidman's so talented. Chael on the mic is pure gold, so he's more famous.
But I hear you, but I think Chris needs to use that balance that's innately who he is as a humble human being.
Man.
And it's not that it would be artificial. It's honestly that just straight up, I believe the champion shouldn't call people out. That's who gets called out. Everyone else in the middleweight division should be saying Chris Weidman's name, and he should never, do you think John Jones would be like, yo, DC, let's do this? He knows he can make a huge, but
he built that fight up, though.
Exactly, and Chris will do it with Rockhold. Maybe he might not. They're like friends, though.
Rockhold will do it. Rockhold does not give a fuck. Rockhold will do it. He's pretty good at the trash talk.
Honestly, that's probably
that's Weidman's toughest fight by far.
Oh yeah, everyone knows that. Jacare actually poses some difficult threats to him too, just on the ground.
He'll beat up Jacare.
I'm just honestly quoting.
He'll TK Jacare pretty bad.
Yeah, he will just striking clinic. He'll knock him out big time.
Rockhold's a different animal.
I know he is. I'm just so biased and so partial to believing. Talk about believing in someone for real.
Bro, I'm with you, man. ESPN had to tell me quit being so biased for Weidman.
But if
they literally took me to the back and were like, listen, man, we understand you like Weidman. Is there any way you can kind of tease it with Vitor Belfort? I went, no, this fight isn't going to be close. So if I tease it with Vitor Belfort off TRT, I look like a dumbass. That ain't happening.
Yeah, everyone knew he had like a flurry in him, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
But also, you're super inside because you just know what the fuck you're talking about. I talk to Chris at least once a week, at least. So
who do you talk to more, him or Adam Sandler?
For sure, Chris Weidman.
Real quick, give me Adam Sandler's number before we leave.
Okay. 9.
I saw him at a party, you know what I'm saying? And speaking of guys, just change the subject real quick, but I was at this party. It was Kevin Nealon's from Saturday Night Live's 50th or 60th birthday party.
Okay.
And I'm there, and Adam Sandler.
What the fuck were you doing there, man?
Famous as shit.
Yeah, obviously.
I got an invitation.
Just a public figure as shit.
What can you do? I was like, they're like, take off your shirt and choke people out. I'm like, no, I'm here to party.
Yeah.
Anyways.
All right, David Spade, get over here.
Oh, yeah, come here, Adam. But Adam Sandler shows up. He's in all sweats.
That's totally him, man.
All sweats. I'm dressed to the nines. I have a suit on. Everyone else pretty dressed. Kevin Nealon had on this dope-ass velour, like purple jacket. I was like, God, that's fresh. Conan O'Brien was there, like introducing him. It's one of the dopest parties I've ever been to.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler shows up, no fucks given, has on literally a mismatch jumpsuit on.
Dude,
it's like a FUBU top with a Fila bottom.
You can't put a piece of product in that dude. I mean, listen, if he's doing a movie, he'll fucking wear some makeup and get in wardrobe. But when he's himself, man,
I don't think I've ever seen him dressed up.
Never, dude. He'll go to the Oscars in a Met hat.
Yeah, I've never seen him really dressed up.
He could do that. He's like, yeah, I'm a fucking dude from New York.
Did you see Funny People?
Yeah, I did.
Whew, that's a good movie.
Good.
That's very underrated.
A little long.
Too long.
A little long.
Too long. In the end, when they go to the wife's house, too long. Too much.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. Too much.
Judd Apatow hire me. But yeah, too long.
Judd Apatow. I'm trying to think of some of his other movies just because I love Adam Sandler.
Oh, dude, Adam Sandler? You're talking Waterboy? Talking Wedding Singer?
You're going old school. I'm talking about current ones.
Oh, 50 First Dates and shit like
love
that?
Love 50 First Dates. Did you ever see Just Go With It?
No.
Jennifer Aniston?
I've seen a lot of his late movies, man.
I've seen them all. What about there's Punch Drunk? Great movie.
Well, you're so much like my brother. Like, you literally, you're a dedicated fan.
If I'm in, like, anything you do, if I'm a fan or you're my boy, anything you do, I'm in.
Oh, that's
100%.
So cool. So you binge watched Ground Floor both seasons and saw 21 and Over and all that?
Yeah,
shit?
give it up, man.
Yeah, Caveman and rented my Tony Award speech.
I learned it all.
Thanks, man. Hey, thanks, man. Seen all your fights. So,
seen all your fights. Yeah.
So, by the way, it's so funny that this has totally turned into an actor bitch fest and a Chris Weidman dick sucking fest, which
we love Chris.
I'm not mad at that.
No, I'm biased, man. That's one thing. People get so mad at me with my picks. They're like, oh, Shab doesn't know shit. No, I pick my friends, you idiots.
Yeah.
But when it counts, when I'm on ESPN, I know the world's watching, I get serious, and I call them exactly as they laid out.
Hey, you know what's going to happen eventually? One of your buddies is going to be fighting. You're going to be on ESPN, and you're going to be like, ooh.
Oh, I've had that happen before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's just such a small world.
You know what's tough, though? Like, the guys on UFC Tonight, I think all of them picked, except for Chael at the time, Travis Brown to beat me. I mean, Kenny Florian's a close friend. I love Kenny. We work together all the time.
Yeah.
When they told me Kenny was kind of hating on there, I was like, what? Or Ariel Helwani, when they told me he was hating at the weigh-ins, like, what? Won't catch me on Ariel Helwani's show anymore.
Oh, really?
No.
He's a good buddy of mine.
Yeah, he's a good dude. I love Ariel.
But, you know, he talk about
business.
Talk about also, like, the gravity that his word holds. He'll get, if he doesn't at least say who he thinks is going to win. Or was he talking shit about, like...
I don't know. I didn't even see it.
Personal.
I didn't even see it.
Oh, so secondhand information has you holding a grudge?
I don't hold a grudge. I talked to Ariel the other day.
He's a good dude.
We're cool.
But,
we're cool.
Again, Daniel's a good dude to me. I don't know if I could work for the dude.
No comment.
Yeah, I know.
No comment. One day I'll comment on it, and it'll be fun.
Honestly, though, I agree with Rogan. I think you guys should fucking bury that hatchet, dude. Because I think you guys are both fucking awesome as shit and could help each other more.
I agree.
Especially
we kind of did. We kind of did, but now the floodgates are open. Jose Aldo came out today and was like, the deal's fucking terrible. We need a union.
Oh, my God. That was crazy. I read that.
I'm not the only
you
one.
Said one thing, and what you said when Joe.
I don't get why it's such a big deal. I don't get why it's such a big deal. So I'm losing money on it. Who cares? I'm not fucking Ronda Rousey or Conor McGregor. Life goes on.
I think Dana made an example because he just saw red in that moment. And
bad idea to make an example out of because I have 1.6 million listeners right now.
Oh, wow. Yeah, famous as shit for sure. And don't need to fight again. You definitely won't.
I don't have to do anything. I work twice a week. My life is great. I might go to Disneyland tomorrow.
Dude,
I make money while I'm there.
I might go with you.
Let's do it.
All right, great. Disneyland.
Disneyland it is.
Fighter in the Voice.
Fighter in the Voice. Special K loves Disneyland. She's our official tour guide.
All right.
She literally goes.
You know, like the weird, like secret weird, like under this like weird brick.
Over here is where freaking Walt Disney raped or whatever.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was about to go there with some anti-Jew shit. Yeah. This is where he like hated Jews for the first time in this spot.
This is where he had Hitler stay for the first time.
Yeah, there's like little hidden Mickeys everywhere, and I know all of them are.
Really?
Nice.
You're for sure going with this, Kay.
Yeah. You know what? I really would love to go with you, but I'm about to say, like, I'm sure there's some Google's Wikipedia shit that has the secrets of Disney, right? You're still totally coming. I'm just saying for those of you who aren't lucky enough. I'm not saying you're not going. I'm just saying that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a book about it. Like all the.
Do you own that book?
I don't.
But you own a season pass.
It's 2015, sister. It's online.
It's online.
I'm sure it is.
You gotta go to the old Disney library.
She's like, you have to have a code to get in, but I'll
blow a cloud of dust off the front page, and the secrets will be revealed. So should we do some voice lessons? Should we do some voice shit?
Yeah, we probably
I don't want to force any issues.
No, that's the reason you're here.
Literally, one of them. Literally, every one of my fans. Trying to break into Broadway. Every one of my fans just went from like 5 volume, and they're like, "Oh, great, finally, Jesus!"
Like, oh my God, I hate the fighter.
Oh, the UFC.
Please just be the voice.
Oh man, I like when he was bitching about his career,
bro. I get people like, "Oh, I wish you'd talk more UFC." Like, bro, go find a podcast that just talks UFC.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you hate money? Because if all I do is talk about UFC, our listenership is not good. And plus, let's say I give this example. Let's say you worked at a car dealership. You work for Dodge. Do all you want to talk about is Dodge cars? Nah, I like to mix it up, man.
That's like honestly when people ask me to like sing when I'm like with them. So anyway, let's go. Let's sing.
What are we singing here?
All right.
What do you want to try out?
Well, what do you want from me? You have a wealth of resources in front of you.
I do. How about I'm gonna have to play it again. How about the song that you sang for us? Which we're gonna make a music video for. We 100% should.
Yeah. Okay.
You lead it, me and Bryan in the back, just like.
Hey, if we do that for real though, I need to get my hands on
money
a studio.
For real.
No,
Yeah.
no. I want to record that. I recorded that on my keyboard at home with my voice memo on my iPhone.
Dude, I was asleep. I woke up in the morning. I hit on like, holy shit. And Brian was like, this is so good.
Yeah.
We're going to end every podcast with that.
I know, but you should. But I almost want to make a really good one, man.
Me too, but I want
With,
me and Brian in the
strands and
back.
shit.
I want me and Brian singing in the back.
Let's
Not
do
like
it.
serious, but when you go, what do you say?
Let's get a recording
the
studio.
Big Dick Bandits, and like, so big.
Yeah,
me and Brian
that
go,
should be-
so big.
Yeah, just a bunch of 1-2 cutie pies.
Yeah, and we just come in there. God, your voice makes me sound like Oscar the Grouch.
No, dude, you're gonna fucking kill
I
it.
look like Snuffleupagus.
Dude, we're gonna do warm-ups and we'll Periscope it.
Ooh, I'm not mad at that.
Periscope, by the way, I was talking to Periscope earlier on your Periscope.
Yeah, it's basically FaceTime to the world.
Hashtag too much.
Too much. I did one from my...
Hashtag lose my number.
Yeah, hashtag creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
I did
Can
one...
you block people? Can you be like, you're always just asking?
Can you block people? No, you can. You can. Because when I was in Bristol doing ESPN for my hotel room, I couldn't sleep. So I'm like, let's do Periscope. Let's do something. And I was doing it. Some guy's like, you suck, Shab. Fuck you, Shab. And I was like, well, that's interesting. Kept going. Then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to click on this, delete.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Because that's too wide a net. And then you're just like...
Oh, my God. But at least the comments go away fast. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's do a little singing, my man.
Okay, great.
Let me warm up.
Great.
I didn't get a great night's rest.
Dude, I haven't warmed up either, but
yeah, you're
just
born
try
like
this.
that, though.
Mommy made me mash my M&Ms, oh my. Fucking with you. All right,
Jesus Christ.
red leather, yellow leather. No, let's...
Ketchup, mustard.
do
We'll
anything.
do it live.
You know
Fuck
what?
it.
You
We'll
know
do it
what?
live.
I actually for real do this sometimes before I go to scenes. I just start talking like I have a cork in my mouth.
Really?
Everyone
Why?
at home, put your 2 fingers and bite down on them and start talking for a while.
What's that do?
Because then when all of a sudden you start talking, it's like almost like
feel
when you were in
it?
the on deck circle and you got that donut on your back
Yeah.
and you take care of that donut. You're like,
Yeah.
this fucking bat is light as shit. Home run every
Really?
time. Yeah. Well, you got to do it faster. You just got to articulate. Just do it. Just try me.
You're just trying to.
This would be a
So
great
then-
practical joke. I just put like weird shit on your finger.
You got a deep throat.
Yeah.
All the way back. No
Yeah.
gag reflex.
Now
It's
back
better-
in. Now back out.
Out,
now back in.
Out, in. Now you're wearing a pearl necklace. All right. Let's try this.
Okay. Give me a song.
Oh, what is a nice little tune? I'm never
Came in
mad at
clutch
all
last
notes.
time, Evan.
Whoa, here
Let's
she
see it.
comes.
I always.
Oh, I got it. Fuck it. Sorry, Evan. I love you so much. You're doing the next one. Ready? Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain. Just go right into the chorus.
No,
I'm gonna watch this.
No, I just
you know what?
jumped
I'm gonna
in.
keep going.
I
I'm gonna
just
keep
jumped
going.
in.
We all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me. You gotta get in there.
Well, I was gonna come in. We said lean on me. I was gonna say when you're not strong.
Okay,
right?
right.
You know,
Yeah.
for sure. Don't
Lean
bully
on me.
Well, you bullied me into the song.
When you're just micromanaging. I'm just micromanaging the fuck. I'm like, no. Yeah,
no,
like,
no,
it's a
hi,
safe
hi,
room.
now you come in. Now you
When
come in.
you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you
Carry on. Oh man.
Damn, dude, that was so
Oh,
good.
damn.
Did I ever stop singing, or did Brendan join in? You decide.
Bro,
It won't be long.
Can you just
I'm gonna need
somebody to lean on? Is that how it goes?
Yeah, ready? We're just gonna do that. That's a really vulnerable place, and you have to commit to that.
I really
right
gotta
now.
commit. I gotta commit.
Especially to that chorus, because when I was trying to do it, my voice was, because you're tensing, you're fucking, no.
Am I too tense?
Just let it go. Just freaking, it's nothing.
It's whatever.
When you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you
carry on.
Beautiful.
That's not horrible.
That's not horrible, especially because you're doing a little, can I tell you something? You're doing a little mix.
Is it too much?
You're going, carry on.
Well, no, I don't sound like that.
But you're going, I'm going, I'll help you, right from the chest, and you're going, carry on. You're going, carry on. You're just kind of doing it from your head voice.
And where should I do it from?
Right from that fucking gut, man. Actually,
Really?
reach down. Just fucking just sit tall, but also picture a pole just going all the way here and just let it go. It's just like training. It's like you fucking train hard for this moment, dude. This is a big moment.
Yeah, but I haven't trained at all. No, it's like we're at the fight and I haven't trained at all.
But
that's what's going on right now.
Fight or flight right here. Yeah, so don't be afraid to make a mistake. You got nothing to lose.
Yeah, just a bunch of listeners.
Next song, Evan, your call. You got one.
Oh, of course I have one.
Okay.
He's going to say some punk rock shit.
No.
Blink-182.
Come on.
All the small things.
I just can't wait. I get shot on my very first date.
Yeah, we could sing that bullshit.
Okay, we should do that. Let's do some like Billy Joel Armstrong. Let's do some Green Day. So wanna be an American, I
don't know that song.
But you don't have to say
I
words.
know more.
You don't have to know lyrics. You go.
Yeah, I never remember that song.
Dude, let's do that. Let's make up the lyrics to any Green Day song.
What about Blink-182? I feel like it's a friendlier.
But
beat.
I feel like that one. I feel like Billy Joe Armstrong is very mockable. Even more so because you never understand.
You have no idea what he's saying. That makes sense.
Subliminal mind trip America.
Well, I feel like you know the lyrics though.
I know a little of the lyrics. And I kind of incorporate them just like everyone knows a little bit of the lyrics to Green Day songs.
That's true.
Anyway, it's a little party trick for you guys at home. Okay, let's do some Blink-182 then.
Okay. I'm sweating.
What's all we're going to do? What's my
By the way, after this, Brendan takes me to his gym and just goes, okay, now you go into the cage.
Yeah, now you try and punch me.
And just let it go, man. You've trained for this moment. No, I had kun. Shane Carwin Hulk fist smash.
Blink-182. What's some of their main jams?
All the small things. Truth cares. Truth brings. Now, hey, this is what we're gonna do. Ready? What? Look up the lyrics, but I think it's all the small things. What is it? All the small things.
Oh, what's their one depressing song?
But we're gonna harmonize right now, Brendan. That's what's happening. Okay, so all the small things. Truth brings. Let's say it's truth care. Truth brings. I know it's not. Fucking stop.
It is. It's
truth care.
True care.
Truth
brings.
Great fucking lyrics, Blank. Okay.
Say what?
All the small things. True care, truth brings. Now, whatever you do, stay on that melody. I'm going to sing it with you twice, and then the third time, I'm going to do something different. Don't even think about me. I'm not even in the room. You could close one ear and be a real badass like Whitney Houston. So ready?
So that makes me feel legit as fuck.
Dude, and you won't even hear me.
I wish I had an earpiece in. I wish I had an earpiece in.
Ready? So, all the small things, true care, truth brings. Right? All the small things, true care. Truth brings. See, now you're hearing me. And you're going in my pitch, dude. That's the hardest thing, dude.
Am I not supposed to do that?
You want to be in pitch perfect? You got to do a simple third-part harmony, my man.
My man.
Just dropping N-bombs. Whoa, I've never said that word before. Weird.
Well, we have to edit that out.
Oh, God.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
Oh, man.
Hot off the press.
Hot off the press. Couple racist.
Couple Jews saying N-bombs. All right, so, okay. Beat red.
Oh, man.
Okay. All right,
seeing it makes me sweat.
And now you're so loose, right? It's kind of hot in the room.
My vocals are loosening up.
That's small things, truth cares, truth brings. Ready? Repeat. All the small things, truth cares, truth brings. True care, truth brings. Right?
True care, truth brings.
All the small things, true care, truth brings. Don't look at me. All the no. You're dirty, bro. No, I'm saying look at you. I'm about to go. I'm about to do a different note, bro.
Okay.
I'm about to take it.
And then I gotta stay there.
Just stay.
Commit to that.
Fucking true care, and your truth brings all the small things. True care. See? Yeah. Now it's all fucking. Dude, let me tell you something about my brother.
Like a horse.
My brother Milan, right? I've talked to him about him a lot on the show. He'll eventually come in.
We actually had a group text message
We did. Yeah, he was super pumped about it.
Yeah?
Yeah, just a super informal way to get Brendan Schaub's number. You guys would like that at home, right? and it actually was like it was a moment because I've become friends with you and Bryan now.
Yeah.
Haven't hung out since last time. That's the truth, but we tried. Chris and I are always good buddies, so he was on there, D'Elia. And Milan doesn't have any one of those guys' numbers, so I'm just like, dude, you're getting in. Because I had something funny. It was a funny group message opportunity. It's a funny picture of me, and I was like,
as a kid,
just being
with your brother in it, right?
Exactly. And we're like, okay, here we go. This is funny as shit. I have a funny comment. I'm like, you're gonna get on this. He piggybacked, came on a little strong, but
real excited.
Yeah,
real excited.
But just a little, just like one too many fighter. And like, I think you'd be surprised for sure. Oh my God, 1 2 cutie.
100%.
Yeah. Fuck no, I have a kitty fight club. Chicken and social. Just literally like, we're live, and he just starts doing the whole opening. So he's getting all excited, but keeping it cool. I brought that kid around.
Everybody.
Dana, Chris, Brock Lesnar didn't go so well. We talked about that last time. Hashtag made a headline from that.
Really did.
Yeah. So he was pumped about that group message, but then there was just this like awkward, just like he put it out there, right? He's like, he was like more like Borophyll. Hold. No one Brendan's training. Chris is always going to wait for someone, unless if he has something really amazing to say.
Yeah.
Brian's 50 and doesn't know how to use his phone.
No idea what's going on.
But Milan doesn't realize that he's in New York just being like, oh no.
Not the worst. I've had that, man. I've had that happen. We're like, shit, I wish you could take that back.
Hey,
that should be an option.
This doesn't, that'd be great to take
you
back
could
text.
Where if you sent it, you're like, you know what, that doesn't look good. But it erases it off their phone.
100%.
Why not have
How many times you accidentally, you're fucking trying to draft a text and you're going towards the L and it press send and you're like, oh my God, I just sent half of a thought.
I know.
Misspellings.
You would
dropped
think
a couple
there'd be something
N-bombs.
like that. More N-bombs. You're like, goddamn autocorrect. I meant night, not N-bomb. I meant Niger, Africa. Nigeria. Fucking racist, Surrey.
Okay, you're racist for thinking that's what I was going to say.
Surrey's racist.
Oh.
Yeah, your brother did come in strong. It was funny.
He came in a little strong.
D'Elia's group text messages are some of the funniest I've ever been involved in.
Yeah. It's like following him on his own private social media.
It's the best.
It's great. Because he
We
sometimes...
would all get arrested and lose every fan we have if someone got a hold of us.
Oh my God, it's pretty horrible.
Oh, they're funny.
Dude, they're so great.
I feel like me and D'Elia use you to make each other jealous. Like when I was with you, I sent a picture of you and me to him.
Yeah.
And when he's with you, he sent a picture of you and him to me.
Yeah.
We're like using you as bait to make each other jealous.
I love that.
I'm like, oh, look who I'm with. D'Elia's like, cool, man. And then the next day, like, look who I'm with. It's like you and him getting coffee.
Well, actually, I'm going to give you my perspective of that story. You were like, I was like, with D'Elia. No, he didn't even know you didn't know I was with him. And I get a text from you, like, a text I've been pretty pumped about getting, just being like, dude, Brian's out of town. We're going to do this. I've always liked you more than Brian, like secretly. And you start sharing that.
Operation Phase Out Callen is in effect. Starts Monday.
Hashtag stay on the road. Hashtag new host. Hashtag fighter in the voice.
Hashtag I hope you get eaten by a crocodile in Costa Rica.
Yeah. Hashtag try hunting more because it's dangerous. So you text me that, and then I'm super pumped. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do this. Like I'm gonna, I'm secretly gonna try to assassinate Callen, and then Chris. For people who don't know his humor, he was taking a picture of me. I didn't realize as I was texting because I was like, oh, Brendan, I didn't even tell him the subject of the text, and he just writes no.
Yeah, Chris texts me and goes, he's not going to do your stupid show.
But first he goes, no, with a picture of me.
Yeah.
So you think, you go, you dick, to me, because you think I'm like, okay, so Chris, I'm going to say yes and you say no. But Chris just like says things like that. He'll just text things like, no.
Yeah.
Because like, no, don't text him. No, just no.
His whole thing's hashtag fuck no. That's his thing.
100% fuck no. So.
We use you as bait, man.
I like that, dude. I'll be Jason Bateman for you.
Should we go into some fight picks?
Fight picks.
He's the best guy to do it with, for sure. You know your fight picks. Decent card on Saturday. My boy Mitrione's fighting.
Oh, yeah.
Dan Hendo, Tim Boach is a head.
Well, that's the Louisiana card that
DC was supposed to be
and Bader, which was boring as shit, and then got interesting as shit real quick.
Really? See, I'm still not interested in it.
I mean, the fight itself might not be
I like
great,
both
but
guys.
They got a good promo to cut, It can make it.
Do they?
But
That's not a main event. You're gonna have to.
I was about to say.
Co-main event.
I was about to say that'll make a great co-main event. And I realized Daniel's now the champion. I'm like, oh shit. So maybe put him on Cain's. Oh, that'll be great. San Jose card. Cain Velasquez. He's about to fight
in 2 weeks.
Yeah, in like 2 weeks.
I know, but Daniel just fought too.
That's a good
So I'm
point.
saying now they're on the same.
Oh, on the same.
If Cain could stay hurt for 5 minutes and can stay healthy for 5 minutes, also Cain needs to be more active. Just like Chris. Chris is like, I just came off of a layoff that I was not expecting. He's back in the gym.
Yeah,
he's ready for that Rockhold fight, end of the year MSG, if they can make it
You
happen.
mean Jacare?
They're making Jacare.
He's fighting Jacare.
Well, it's not. Nothing's official.
Chris is gonna fight Jacare.
That's what I've been told.
That I don't even know.
It's not official.
Nothing's official.
Nothing's
That's
official.
why
Dana said Jacare, but that's what he said.
No,
in his
Dana
press
was just
conference.
saying non-committal. He's like, we'll see what happens. He did the typical thing, and it's like, why aren't you giving Luke the shot?
This is why. Because Jacare's undefeated in the UFC. Luke Rockhold lost, and he lost to the guy that Chris just beat.
Different human beings though. TRT Vitor versus.
I agree, but the public
TNT
the
Vitor?
public doesn't know that. They see, lost to Vitor. That's it. The public doesn't give a shit about that.
Well, the public doesn't give a shit about Jacare in general.
Yeah, I was about to say.
The public gives a lot more of a shit about handsome-ass Luke Rockhold than they do about Jacare.
Ah, beautiful.
I think they can, marketing-wise, definitely overlook that.
I don't. Well, you know,
disagree.
How short the attention span of a fight.
what if they think that he's gonna smash? What if it's like?
And Rockhold already beat Jacare.
I know that.
7
In Strike
years ago,
Force, yeah.
correct. 7 years ago, yes, that is.
But
correct.
also,
Don't forget.
what about the fact that Jacare? What if they're just trying to build Chris up as the Brazilian killer once more? Give him another Brazilian. Think that it's an easier fight than Rockhold, which is an argument to be made. He finally gets that highlight reel standing finish, and now he's like, maybe he gets on the mic and goes, Luke Rockhold.
What do you
I'm
do with
ready."
Luke then? Luke just waits, or he has to fight a guy like freaking
Luke doesn't wanna wait.
Romero.
Well, Romero's fighting Machida,
Machida.
which is not a
Let's
good
say
idea.
Romero beats Machida, which he won't. But let's say he does, then because Luke's gonna have to stay active.
There's someone else. There's he fought Bisping.
Bisbing fights Thales.
And he also just beat Bisping.
There's nothing, man. It's
You could
Jacare
fight
Rockhold.
CM Punk, dude. That's it. Rockhold versus CM Punk.
CM
Let's make
Punk
it happen.
just signed someone.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, that puts Rockhold in a weird place. Does Rockhold? Oh no.
Both of them.
Does Rockhold go to light heavyweight for a fight and just like do the
No,
Anderson
it's
thing
a
and just
bad
play?
idea.
It's a horrible idea. I don't even know. I know if the guy wants to stay active. I'm just saying
And
there's
he does.
literally nothing for him.
185 is tough.
It'd be great if Anderson could come back. That'd be a fucking fun fight.
He's suspended.
I know. For like 2 years or 1.
Well,
I know
that's the-
Diaz got 2.
Well, I don't know because the
It
new
happened-
It's been so great.
it happened in Vegas, so the new rules. When do they go into effect?
Probably not.
They can't retroactively
Yeah.
apply that.
Yeah.
So it has
'Cause
to
when,
be
at the
whatever
time he
rules
got
before
cut,
it.
it was the old rules.
Yeah.
It was. And I think it was either, I mean, there should be an article. I know Diaz got 2.
2 years.
Yeah, for weed.
'Cause his
That's
third-
like his
Third offense. Because they smoke so much
What's
weed.
next
And
for
let
him?
them. But also, dude, the new rules are fucking insane. But anyway, compared to the old rules, I think Anderson's got, I thought it was 2, but maybe it's 1. Maybe.
You know what Anderson's problem is? He's denying it still. It's not
I
the way to
know,
go,
dude.
man. Public, you'd be better off if he came out and said, my leg was fucked up. I took it to heal the leg. I tested positive. My bad. It's just because this injury. I fucked up.
What's
but
gonna
instead,
happen?
denying it the whole time, then everyone's not going to jump on board. Let's go through these.
Agreed.
Do you
Fight
think, real
picks
quick though,
quick.
do you think Anderson's going to come back?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's awkward because he's going to be facing that question like crazy. This was all about the how's your leg? He's like, I don't want to talk about my
Yeah.
leg no more. Now try doing that with steroids, partner. You never cop to it. Ariel Hawani's just going to be like,
No, he's not. No, he
yeah, but he won't.
Ariel, certain guys like, hold on, let me massage your feet before we do this interview.
Yeah.
You're one of the greatest of all time.
Oh, with Anderson.
Yeah.
He'll find a very intelligent way to ask the question. Just watch.
All right. Let's
Just give me the main. Just give me the main. Give me the main fights.
There's three good fights on here that I like. First one is Dustin Poirier, Yancy Medeiros.
Whew.
That's an underrated fight.
That might be the people's main event.
I agree.
I want to say
It's Poirier's main.
Oh,
that's
he's
his
in
hometown.
Lafayette. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
from
that's his
Lafayette.
hometown.
Yeah, Poirier.
Not
give it
betting
to him.
against. Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, give
betting
it to the
against
hometown
Dustin.
guy.
I'll give him a second round TKO.
All right. Next one
like
is Ben Rothwell, Matt Mitrione,
Matt.
co-main.
How you see that going down?
I think Matt. I know you know him really well. I've been a huge fan of him. I'm a huge fan of Matt. Mm-hmm. He was a nutcase in the house. I watched both of you guys in the house. I was his only friend. Yeah, I know that.
I was his only friend.
He was a nut job, but I used to love the Mitrione Minute on Ariel's show.
Oh yeah.
Until he called out some.
He did some bad
Fallon,
stuff.
Fox.
Yeah, Fox Fallon.
He just said something like anti-woman.
Yeah, can't do that.
Don't do that ever. Yeah.
Also, Matt's a loose cannon when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah, because he's just it's hard, man. Like we're bullshitting right now, But,
it's not that hard.
You're right.
Dude, I could say some shit that will make headlines like crazy tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
But there's a fine line you got to walk on.
Yeah.
It's called being a professional.
Yeah,
that's just not,
Yeah, but maybe you didn't, maybe you weren't that way before you started Fighter and the Kid. And,
that's true.
You're just also a different person.
I'm different than Matt, for sure.
So am I. I mean, I'm way less of a loose cannon than like some people too.
That's Matt though. That's his personality. You know what I'm saying?
100%. Forget about him as a person. I was just saying that
as a fighter,
the only time I've ever seen him flat was probably, remember he always says against you. That was like the weirdest moment ever for him, right? Or do you think that's an excuse? It's an excuse. You don't want to say it. It's all over your face. He's a good friend of yours. Yeah, you're like, don't invalidate my win over you.
His last loss.
Yeah.
Rothwell's not going to take Matt down.
No.
Matt's insanely hard to take down. Rothwell's not going to take Matt down, nor does he want to.
I think Matt might be a little too quick for Ben, although Ben,
they've trained together. They used to be teammates at
I don't know about that fight, man. I really don't know.
I don't either. This is the problem. This is the issue I have. I'm backing Matt 100% in this fight.
100%.
Believe me, I fought Rothwell. When you rock Rothwell, he's not going away.
No, that's what wakes him up.
That's his thing.
Who did he destroy? Did he destroy? Was it Overeem?
Yeah. He just knocked out.
Remember? And then he starts doing a crazy dance. And
horrible dance.
Oh, worst dance.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
He's like, yeah, man, we're over in Wisconsin pushing tires.
Yeah, if you beat Mitrione, don't do that dance.
Yeah.
This is the problem though. With Matt, it's always a mental thing where because Matt's knocking people out and he's been doing it very fast. So if Matt hits Rothwell and doesn't TKO him or drop him, which no one's been able to, where's Matt's headspace going to be? He's going to be like, all right, well, it's just going to take time. You know what I'm saying? Or is Matt shut down? That's the X factor.
See, I've gotten to know him and some fighters like that just from interviews that I listen to, just being a fight fan. And I've seen there's a couple fighters that I know personally, and that I've heard about them talking where it's kind of it's that thing of flipping that switch and being ready to go on the day. It's such an interesting thing.
Night and day, yeah.
It seems like that's all it is. Like Chris even says, if my mind's right, I could beat anyone.
100%.
Hey, what if your mind's wrong?
Well, yeah. Or you have negative thoughts, or you get in the fight.
He's got a shit real bad.
That left hand that Mitrione always lands, he might land. Well, Rothwell's just going to laugh it off, usually, if he doesn't get knocked out.
You know what? This is I feel like a politician right now. But it's whoever's the better man that night is going to win.
Well, that's fighting, though. It's not like football.
Right.
If Tom Brady's out of it and throws interception, he has a shitload of time to get into the game.
Can't
he has other people. There's no mistakes
especially in the heavyweight division.
No mistakes.
Jesus.
My money is on Mitrione.
If I had to put some money on the fight, I think I would put it on Mitrione because I would want to enjoy myself, and I'm just a bigger fan of him as a person.
Yeah. Well, Ben Rothwell's a motherfucker.
What's the odds, by the way? Let's do that.
Is Matt the favorite?
Did I know that?
I pull him up.
I would assume Matt's the favorite. That's tough because knocking out Overeem's no joke, man.
Yeah, dude.
Ben Rothwell just knocked him out very easily.
Was that his last fight?
That was his last fight.
Oh, Jesus. Rothwell's definitely the favorite.
I don't think so because Matt's coming off. He's won 3 since I beat him.
He beat Derek Lewis.
Matt's not fighting the best of the best.
That's what I'm saying. Who has he fought?
He beat Gonzaga's last fight, an older Gonzaga. He's beat Derek Lewis. Who else he beat? He beat Gonzaga, and he has one more.
Yeah, one more.
Oh, he beat knocked some dude out with his knee in 19 seconds or some shit, right?
Oh yeah.
Was that a while
I think
ago?
his first
that
fight
English
after
kid.
you.
Oh no, he beat Jordan in China.
We just got Evan Beard.
Check it.
Great.
No, I got it right
open
here.
a new tab.
No, I got it right here. He beat Sean Jordan in China in the second round, knocked him out.
Yep.
He beat Derek Lewis, knocked him out in the first round. Then he knocked out Gabriel Gonzaga.
And Ben Rothwell beat an Alistair Overeem who had already been training at Jackson's, where he's 2.0.
Yep. And then Ben Rothwell, he's coming off a suspension because he tested positive for steroids.
Ben did?
Yep.
I hate things like that.
Who's
Matt's
the favorite? By how much?
Matt's favorite.
Yeah, Matt's minus 190.
That's almost that.
That's almost even. I was going to say, if you were about to say he's minus 3 or 2 or 4,
That would have been crazy.
then I'd be like, well, then I'm definitely putting my money on Ben.
Yeah, for sure. If you're better.
Because I think it,
Ben's a motherfucker, man, because there's very few guys like him who can eat a shot and stay fucking going. You know what I'm saying?
Is Ben a full-time fighter?
Yeah. He owns a gym.
Okay. Yeah. That's
Ben's
what it
a good
is.
dude,
I knew he had
man.
another business.
Ben's actually a good guy. He's huge. I rocked him with that spinning elbow, and I was like, oh, my God, I got him, and rushed in. They clicked me with that left hook.
Yeah. He just goes full.
Learn from it, Matthew. Learn from it.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he's watching some tapes. He knows that guy gets woken up.
Moving on to the main event. So we both got Matt, but it's going to be a tough one. Matt better.
The main event is
Dan Henderson
versus Boach.
A weird one.
It's a bad main event. Sorry. Even for a
Don't
Fox
say
Sports
sorry to
1.
me. It's a terrible
Even
main
for
event.
a Fox Sports 1 card, that should be a co-main event. It's a great co-main event, I think. It's great. Still seeing a legend, Dan Henderson. Yeah. What's his chin like?
How
He
much
looks
longer?
skinny as shit.
How much longer does Dan have to go? Whew. Anyways,
long as he wants.
I've been in the business way too long to pick against Dan Henderson. I have Hendo in a third round KO.
Boach, I feel like, is not a full-time fighter.
Yeah, he might be.
He's not like a cop or fireman.
He might be
something,
like
right?
that, yeah. You don't bet against Dan Henderson.
Yeah.
Butch's head doesn't move around a whole lot.
And
Not the most head movement.
neither does Hendo's either, though.
It doesn't, but
But if Hendo lands
Hendo's got
that
that bomb.
overhand, I think it's left, right? Is overhand left?
Henderson?
Yeah.
Overhand right.
That's a
Overhand
right.
That's a
the
right.
H-bomb.
That's right.
Yeah, I say H-bomb. I don't even say like H-bomb. I say like stoppage. Or maybe decision. It's a 5-round fight.
5 round. That puppy ain't going fight. We don't want to see that go
No way. So
Jim Boach.
I say Dan Henderson, second or third round TKO.
Yeah, we got Hendo. Yeah. We'll do the reads after this for that. Let's go on some current events with Evan the Beard.
Evan the Beard.
Evan the Beard.
I mean, there's a clear number one current event for today, especially for you.
For me?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh, yeah. Did you see that?
No, dude.
Bruce
man.
Jenner's
Let me pull this up
introduced
Her name?
Yeah, Caitlyn Jenner.
Like that.
I'm not
keeping it with the K's, dude.
Doesn't look bad.
Oh, you saw it? You saw her?
Oh, yeah. I posted a picture on my Instagram. Said that Porsche, though, because she's in a Porsche.
Oh. Dude, I'm so... I love this whole thing. I think
You're
it's
down for
great.
it.
I fully support it.
I don't get why people give a shit.
Great. Look at that.
Look at-
Ton of Photoshop, obviously, and a lot of contour makeup and
Obviously,
extensions.
Photoshop. Crazy Photoshop.
He's officially a Kardashian woman, though.
Yes.
He did everything that they do. So he's just
Now,
going to
do you
start
think he would-
G-stringing
Do you
it.
think he would have came out like this if he wasn't surrounded by media-hungry whores?
No, but he also...
Do you think he was like, listen, they can't be the only ones getting black dick in here. I'm just going to...
It's actually just the only way that he can do it.
Do you think it was
given
the
who fuck
perfect
he is.
recipe to become Caitlyn Jenner? Being surrounded by Kim Kardashian,
I think he did it in a class.
Khloe.
Excuse me, by the way, if I start dancing around between he and she. It's still a little gray, just in my mind. I know it's a she, so
Yeah.
just forgive me if I say. Because when it was the interview, I almost want to say it was he had the conscious decision to do it in a very classy way with Diane Sawyer. I don't think it was fully about the YouTube hits. I think all of the hits were so he could get his voice out and his voice heard to as many people as possible, and then to be accepted and get his story out
You
there.
ready for this?
Yeah.
Before you carry on?
Yeah,
Real
I don't know
quick,
too much about Kardashian stuff, by the way.
Ooh, I do.
Ask me about the Real Housewives, though, and you're done.
Give it up. We need to talk
Bachelor
about
and
that. after this.
Bachelorette,
Dude,
yeah.
I saw you on that show.
Watch What Happens Live,
I
dude.
love that show.
Big
Is that
deal.
guy as good as... Is he cool in
He's
person?
great.
Anyways, hold with Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner. Real quick, people forget Caitlyn Jenner killed a guy.
What?
Everyone's aware of this, right? Just got in a car accident and murdered.
Oh, yeah.
Real quick, murdered an older lady, Asian lady.
But wasn't he being chased by paparazzi in the PCH? Or was that a different thing?
No, you're right. But that doesn't still doesn't.
Well,
the
was
fact
he
is that
high in Albuquerque like some people? Or like
no, he died. They said he was just didn't see her pulled out in his Hummer and destroyed this poor lady.
He killed
the lady.
Brick killed a guy.
Brick killed a guy. Jenner killed a guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For reals.
Oh, so
no one
you
talks
think it's
about
a little
it.
bit of a healthy distraction of like.
I do. I think
It's a
the timing's
perfect day. He's coming
weird.
out of a revolving door with shopping bags,
right.
and all
It's
of a sudden
weird,
it's like,
man.
hey, hold.
Hold on. Oh, cool story. Oh, Diane Sawyer. That's very
Oh,
cool.
cool.
Real quick. Bruce
Murder.
killed a guy. Bruce killed a guy. Ray Lewis style. You know, like you can't do that, man.
Yeah, but did he shoot someone in the knee at at a club, or did he
Even
like,
worse.
or was he looking through the rear view at old paparazzi McGee?
Might have been. I don't know.
Oh, jeez, I'm not informed enough to talk to.
I'm just saying. Bruce killed a guy.
It's a fantastic argument, though, and definitely
It's
an
interesting,
interesting theory. I don't want to take.
She has her own show coming out on E! Now.
Listen, those people are going to cash in on anything.
How can you not? I would watch that reality show.
Yeah,
I
actually,
watch bullshit. I'd watch that.
Yeah, I don't even watch any of the Kardashians. Never, not one spinoff. And I think I might watch that after that Diane Sawyer interview. I want to have a wine night with her. And just like completely platonic, like a bunch of couples over.
Dude, I had a person who works for the show go, I'm gonna reach out to Bruce Jenner to do this show. I'm like, that's great.
On this show?
Yeah, the chances of Caitlyn Jenner coming on the show are not good. She's gonna listen to it and be like, oh.
What if she's a big fan though?
We would do it.
Yeah. What if she's like, I used to be a big dick bandit, and now I'm a beautiful pussy bandit.
Pussy bandit. What else you got, Em?
Next one I got is some text messages from Floyd Mayweather and his ex-girlfriend leaked.
This can't be good.
Oh boy.
It's like they all read like your crazy ex-girlfriend.
Do we got a dick
Floyd
pic?
talks like a little high school crazy bitch.
He's
girl.
like,
Please
Fuck,
show us.
be that
Please
way.
show us these.
It's like
Give us a
the whole thing.
transcript
It's
reading.
I'm
Do you-
gonna kill myself.
No. Do it in Floyd's voice. Oh shit! No.
Yeah,
I'm
come
about
on.
to kill myself.
Kill myself.
What else? That's what he said. I'm about to
It's an
kill myself.
impeccable Floyd Mayweather
Thanks,
impression.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd work on the craft.
That was
Like
senior,
that.
right?
Like
no.
Oh, it's like everything we've been through is down the drain. Like
This is him talking to her.
Oh, so he's like, you're my boo. You're my one and only. Like,
he talks like a high school girl.
I thought we were gonna get married, girl.
yeah, that man is an immature billionaire.
And real quick,
You're the
he's a
best fucking person in the
billionaire.
world. Get it together.
Hold on, he's a billionaire who
sake.
can't read.
Can't read.
Real
Honestly,
quick,
surprisingly
real
well
quick,
spelled
he
text
can't
messages.
even read. Name the movie.
Oh, fucking Billy Madison.
His voice doesn't count. He can't even read.
Is it Billy Madison?
Nope.
Wait, it's
He's
another.
gonna get it.
It's another stuff. Stop. Hold on. I'm thinking.
Who thinks
shit.
Julian?
Hey, Big Daddy.
Who thinks Julian should go to bed?
Oh.
His voice doesn't count. He can't even read.
Yeah.
Big Daddy.
There you go.
They go
Fuck.
together like a lime and tuna fish.
Like lamb and tuna fish. Yeah.
Shit, I should have known that, man. I'll give you another
I'm gonna
one.
text Adam. So Floyd Mayweather shitty text to his ex, huh?
Yeah, it's really embarrassing.
Who released him?
It's-
She did.
Yeah, I think so.
Wait, is
The
this
worst.
Miss Jackson? Who's with Ti now? Miss Jackson?
for
I
real.
was like, I don't know if you're making an Outcast reference. or
Yeah.
this is
No,
really
Miss Jackson's
Miss
really
Jackson.
her name. Yeah, she's a straight dime.
Wait, hey,
Yes.
is
It's
this
Miss
Miss Jackson?
It is.
So she's kind of a media whore.
Yeah.
She's with Ti now. Talks all this shit about Floyd.
Oh,
Floyd's just not a good guy in general.
They're
Hell
all-
of a fighter.
Hey, they all seem like shitty people.
real quick,
Next.
they all suck.
Yeah. Hey, sucks to do that.
Hashtag no one's going to heaven out of that group. Send a group text message. No one's going to heaven. Hashtag you ain't getting in the big pearly gates.
Guess
just
what?
ain't happening.
Guess what? $1 billion can't buy a ticket to heaven.
Yeah, you might get to Mars, but that's about it, my
Yeah.
man.
Hey, Richard Branson could sell his company to you. You ain't flying that to heaven, though.
That thing does not get to heaven. Is that it, Ev?
Nope, one more.
Okay.
One last current event. Burt Watson surprised Joe Lozon
Saw that.
this weekend.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that.
He gave him the whole like when he was walking out with
Yo, Knight!
with Bryan
Yo,
Callen,
said it's time?
He gave
No,
him
that's
the
Bruce
whole,
Buffer, dude. You
the
should
whole
learn.
fighter deal.
No. Burt Watson does. It's time,
No,
baby.
No, he's
Oh.
re-rolling.
It's we
We
rolling.
rolling. No, I've
Yeah.
only done it
We
50
rolling.
times. It's
Yeah.
time. We rolling, baby.
Yeah.
We rolling. So he did that for
He did the whole
Your
thing.
night, your fight, get
Yeah.
it right. And then he like did like
Did Joe
a little
Lozon
thing.
not know it was happening?
He
No.
loved it, but it's okay. So I saw the video, right? So it's like,
Tell you who I don't want to. I mean, I love Bert, but I don't want him announcing my wedding.
yeah. Well, it was announcing them as husband and wife to the reception. So that's kind of like that. You could dick around, do a
That's
little
cool.
dance, rolling on in.
I told you Bruce Buffer called me. Did I tell you
Did
this?
he really?
He goes, Brendan, this is my best Bruce Buffer. He goes,
Okay.
Brendan, I'm doing weddings now. I could do yours. I'm like, well, I'm not getting married, man. If you know anyone, I will do it. Like, all right, man.
Hey.
Well, I don't know any crazy UFC fans who
Yeah.
are down to jump in
Hey,
on that.
real quick, don't want a themed wedding. This
UFC
isn't a
themed
bar
wedding.
mitzvah.
Yeah, real quick. It's not my 12th birthday.
Yeah.
I'm all set on the UFC cake.
I don't need that should be a beautiful moment. I'm all for like viral dance videos at weddings, but
That
also-
I'm about. I'm about the flash mob. I'm about viral dance videos.
It could be adorable, but not during the ceremony. Like Bruce Buffer just being like, in the red corner.
At 6'4", it's Brendan Big Brown Chop. Joe's family be like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
is my dad like, what are we doing?
100%. Hey.
I love Bruce, but this just isn't the time.
Hey, yeah, I think the maddest person in that place is the bride and her dad.
Oh,
Just like,
I married. She's marrying this.
she's marrying this guy.
This is literally this dumbass.
Yeah. Hey, take only this seriously.
Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a UFC fighter who gets married in his UFC gloves. Hashtag lose my number. Hashtag you're a loser.
Yeah, but hashtag his wife is probably like all purple belt and like into it too and shit. You know what I mean? There's those couples that are like,
Oh, for sure. These
Yeah.
are the same guys who jump out like, oh, the UFC's the best, man. Reebok's
Right.
good for everyone.
Also, they're the same guys that like their wives like are like they found their mate because they know their wives well enough to know that they can have Bruce Buffer. Like Bisping had it, and everyone seemed like it was great. But back to Joe Lozon, he didn't get Buffer, he got Burt. Which in some ways
Traded to
is
the stars.
some ways like not as cool. Some ways way cooler. He's retired now.
Pretty cool. Well, no, he works on like Access TV fighting.
But he retired from saying we rollin'. Right?
Does he, or does he still do it?
He probably does
Does
it,
he
like,
do it,
when
but lower level? First of all, when I first started out, if Burt Watson was going, "We rolling," I'd been scared as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? What's rolling? I've been terrified. So for those younger guys, they're not ready for that.
Well, but now it's become almost a thing that it's like it must feel surreal. Like they expect it, but now it's like happening for
Burt
me.
sells shirts that say "trainer" or "babysitter to the
Babysitter
stars."
stars. That's great.
Joe Rogan gave him that nickname. Do you know that?
Oh yeah,
Little
he does
fact
it all
for
the
you.
time on the.
Well, he used
on
to.
the weigh-ins.
He used to.
He used
they don't
to.
work together anymore.
I know.
Let's go with some fan questions.
Let's do it.
You got a creep line, Kay?
Yeah, I have one.
Oh, you do? Let's hear it.
Is there a good one?
It's good.
You don't seem confident.
No, it's good. I need to show you guys this picture, and then you guys can.
Let's see it.
For fuck's sake.
This isn't that
Just-
same guy who's
No.
been writing dicks on the produce.
Okay, I
Guess
see
how
what's
old he is.
Oh, that's definitely old man muscles for sure. That's 65.
All right, so right now we're looking at pics from Instagram. Guy gets a pretty good piece on him, as I can see, because it's actually sticking out of his
Yeah,
pocket.
no underwear on that guy.
No underwear. And I would say this guy is,
He's like 45 to 60.
yeah, I'd say 54.
Yeah.
Because he has like that loose.
I know it sucks because you're really excited about being like, he's not 23. He's actually, but you could just tell also, you just scroll down to the dick.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Well, no, I wanted to see if Kay responded.
No.
Because that would have been the
Hey, but right at the top of the screen was just the little bulge. And
Just
I was
the
like,
ball.
Brendan, what are you
You're
doing?
like, what are you doing?
Just zooming
But then
in.
Kay responds, and that's the creep line.
Yeah.
We find
She's
out
like,
Kay's
"Hey,
super dirty.
I like your dick.
What if she put that? That's what I was looking for the response. That's a nice dick, sir. And there's just a huge fucking conversation about his piece. Anyways,
No, the
go.
guy
My
in the picture
uncle.
didn't send me the picture. His friend did.
Okay.
His friend
But this
did.
guy's 48, and he
48.
used to be a stripper.
Used to be a
Makes
stripper.
sense.
Yep.
Okay, I don't know if you guys think this is creepy. I feel like you guys might be into this thing.
You'd
But
be
Thank you,
surprised.
maybe.
You'd be surprised.
I think you'd be surprised, but thank you, maybe.
Okay, so his friend was talking to this guy, and he said to him, "My wife is pregnant," and he's like, "I told him my wife was pregnant, and he told me this story about breast milk. This guy has never been married or had kids. He told me he was seeing a girl that had recently given birth. While she was breastfeeding her baby, he was on the other boob."
Hey,
Oh.
was this person Bryan Callen?
Is that Bryan?
Could you imagine? Just scroll up. It's just Bryan's face.
Callen send you creepy pictures? Well, that's pretty creepy.
Yeah, that's
First of all,
insanely creepy.
Why is the girl just having a baby and dating somebody else?
Well,
Well, it's
that's that chicken
2015,
head shit.
you
That's
know.
that- Those are chicken head problems.
That's, I don't know.
By the way, my girlfriend said that a chicken head is because they are just always given head. I was like, I don't think that, because I was like starting to like use it like these fucking chicken heads, and she's just like, babe, I'm not like your frat friend who's like chicken heads, like not that, but she like in her head thinks that it's just like
Because some
chickens do
people
this,
think
so
that.
it's giving
Some
head.
I thought
people
that
think
in the
that.
beginning until
No.
they
That's
told
the
me otherwise.
go-to women
Yes.
probably defending themselves to their
See, that's
boyfriend.
degrading. I don't want that. I don't
Yeah,
want people.
that's-
That's degrading.
and I
That's
was
not
like,
what I
yeah,
said.
think-
No, like couple.
So I told her.
couple chicken heads.
So I texted
like,
her today. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going to do that podcast." She's like, "Oh, with those really sexist assholes that I'm never going on
No,
a
she
double date." No, I'm
did it.
kidding.
Oh, I was like, damn it.
I call her and I'm like, "Babe, chicken head doesn't mean blowjob.
We're good. We're good. We're good. I can use it now. Yeah, no, it's like you know, in the movie Goodfellas.
That's
He's
what
good.
I
He's a
thought.
good fella.
Yeah.
You know, he's a good guy. He's a good fella. She's wild. She's a chicken
little
head.
chicken head,
She's a
yeah.
chicken head.
I picture
Couple chicken heads.
like a chicken with their head cut off, like just
Yeah,
fucking
just
wild.
wild.
Yeah.
Wilding out.
That's what
searching
I thought.
for dick.
Thanks.
Yeah. Pretty creepy, Kay.
That's weird, right?
Yeah,
Pretty weird.
absolutely.
Pretty weird. Can't be sucking on breast milk. You know, some bodybuilders, because there's so much human growth hormone, or there's some IGF-1 in breast milk. Why I know this, I have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
So they look for women's breast milk.
That's fine, but you have your baby on one nip. and then
So
you do
weird.
to
No, it's the
another.
double fisting that's the weird
weird.
part. Double
That's weird.
nippling?
And that's not even your kid.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's some weird shit. The whole situation's weird. The kids, you think that kid's gonna grow up and be normal? Wrong.
Weird line. Not even creepy. It's just weird.
Well, you ruin that kid's life.
Straight up weird. Well, thank you for Creep Line. She just shamefully goes, she's like, I guess it wasn't a home run. Ground rule double's not bad, though. You still get the trot to second.
That'll get you in the Hall of Fame. Just
Yeah.
consistent, Kay. Consistent.
Oh, my God, dude. Especially if people are on base. Woo!
You're in.
RBIs.
Nothing wrong with a couple of titty suckers. A kid and a dad just sucking on some titties. Kid and the side piece sucking on some titties.
Yeah, right.
That's going to be the next podcast.
Kid and the side piece.
Side piece and the kid. That's Brian's next podcast after he gets kicked off
After he
this
gets
one.
fired from this. Hey, new podcast. It's the kid and the side piece.
By the way, I could be a regular co-host. I could even do better than this. I'm giving this a soft A-.
You're legit as fuck. You're my go-to now.
Good.
You and I might need to branch off.
Maybe. That'd be
Maybe.
fun. We just phase Brian out of this whole.
What else you got, Ev? We
We
got
got fan questions.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Roll into it. First fan question comes from Subtle Hubris. Would Skylar go center octagon and sing Big Brown's walkout song?
100%. Would anyone at the UFC let that happen? No. But everyone always wants me to fucking.
I want you to walk out with me like Bieber.
That'd be awesome.
But I want you to sing in the back.
100%.
What would we sing, though?
He's really big. What was it?
He's really big.
Fuck it, I'll make a new
He's
one.
really bad.
Brian's gonna be like, I wrote that, so let's do this one.
You got a new one?
Well, give me some things to work in. I don't know. What do you want?
I'll see Big and Brown.
Wait, what kind of style of song?
I wouldn't mind a hip-hop.
What genre? Hip hop.
Like,
Oh, so I gotta
just like
rap?
Big Brown!
Big Brown! Yeah, Big Brown! Oh, coming on his way to the octagon. A Big Brown! Yeah, Big Brown on his way to kill someone. A Big Brown! Oh, Big Brown, big Brown.
And when you're doing that, I'm like this
Yeah,
in front of the camera.
just fucking- yeah.
Big Brown.
Some Ryan Jimmo or someone, or no, the Aussie dude tried to do that.
Men in Black. He tried doing the Men in
Fuck
Black.
that. Watch us come out to the robot.
And just tossing Big Brown shirts into the crowd.
Oh
Big
my
Brown.
God.
Bum,
Doom,
bum,
doom.
bum, 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 bum.
Doing the fucking
Big
Hulk,
Brown.
just like,
Big
who
Brown.
wants this Abbott
Big
Kinney
Brown.
tank?
Big Brown.
Big Brown, yeah, gonna smash some fools right in the eye. Big Brown, yeah, gonna smash you in the face. Big Brown, oh, his jiu-jitsu also is underrated. Big Brown, yeah, fucking trains with Hannah Gracie, who's right here.
Who's right here.
And then he's like, dang. And we just fucking, it becomes the whole thing, dude.
There's a whole cut. Everyone gets on the mic.
Oh my God, we randomly like get Judo Gene LaBelle to come out for no reason.
Just random.
Do it a robot. Fucking throws me over his shoulder. Someone should animate all of
They
this.
really should.
If we can't get it done in the UFC, this story needs to just live on
I agree.
in animated form.
Have it done in a perfect cartoon world.
Mm-hmm.
What else you got, Ab?
Big brown,
That was really
yeah.
good. That was really
Big
good.
brown, yeah. Big brown,
All right, this one's from Cody B. Carter. If there is a pitch perfect 3, there will be. Which professional sports team or athlete would you like to see make an appearance?
It's pretty standard.
I gotta go with my Big Brown, but also okay. So obviously gonna say that because
You
even
have
if
to
I
say it.
even
You're
if
on
I
the show.
didn't think it, which I do, 100% would love to have you and Chris. I think we should have a bunch of UFC fighters in the next riff off. I think it'd be fucking great. Just up it
Now,
from the
if you leave it
Packers.
up to Dana, it's gonna be Ronda, Connor, and that's probably it.
Yeah,
We're
but
gonna have
guess
to.
what?
We're gonna have to cut the middleman out, and you're just gonna have to go directly through Big Brown and CAA.
3 reasons why that's gonna work. 1, I'm awesome. 2, those motherfuckers are gonna charge a fortune.
Yes.
And you're gonna do it for the money I make, which
Or
is good.
less.
Or less,
I'm
which
set.
is still
I'm not
good.
doing it for the money.
I know you're not.
Yeah.
And
I'm
Connor's
doing it-
all about the money.
It's
gonna be
true.
tough. He's gonna want it to be. Ronda's an Entourage. Well, Ronda would do it. It's a female-driven movie. Ronda would do it.
For sure.
Um,
I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna thrive because I don't want to be the fighter. I want to be
be the-
part of the
voice.
yes.
You know what, bro?
I want to be
Honestly,
a character. I don't want to be an athlete in it.
fuck, I couldn't agree more. I'm gonna give you another official pick on someone that I really like to have. The '90s. Every member from the Monstars. From Space Jam.
Space Jam?
So Patrick Ewing, Muggsy Bogues, all those guys. I want
that'd be
them. I
dope.
want them to be a team.
Charles Barkley,
Charles Barkley or the '90s Knicks because that's my shit. So like
Ewing, Stark,
Ewing Starks,
Oakley.
Mason passed away, so not Mason, unfortunately.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, John Starks, Derek
Charles-
Harper, Chris
Charles
Childs, Oakley. Yeah. So that's my ultimate.
Oh, I got one for you. What about a little Charlie Ward?
Oh my God.
Can we get
Florida
Charlie Ward?
State Seminole?
Can we get Charlie Ward on the set?
Dude,
What's he doing
sure
these days?
Charlie Ward's available.
Dude, you're playing for the Knicks. Hold on, let me check. Can we book Charlie Ward? Yeah, he's not doing shit.
You want Herb Williams too before the minute? Herb is literally on the plane already.
Charlie Ward will literally run here from Florida State if you
Yeah.
want him to be on this show.
So that would be my ideal, I guess. I'm sure I could come up with a bunch of other Mike Piazza nostalgic New York shit for me. Yeah.
Kidding me?
So Roger Clemens and Mike Piazza having an actual fight in the middle of a riff off.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, dude. Fucking studios should listen to me.
They
But
really
also,
should.
but
There's
also-
a lot of New York things you could do.
Oh my God. So many things to whet my appetite. But my man Big Brown here, I was thinking about this on the car ride over, actually.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. You should not be playing Brendan the Fighter.
No.
You should be playing,
A character.
you should be a new Treble.
Yeah.
Because you have that spirit, you have a sense of humor, you don't take yourself too seriously.
Definitely don't.
And we don't have like,
I don't want to be the tough guy.
no, you're not, bro. It's going to be that awesome balance of irony where it's like you're not quite, you're big, but you're sweet. You're just a
Yeah.
bit, and you're the funniest guy, and you don't even know that you could kick everyone's ass. It could even be funnier that like you wouldn't hurt a fly.
I'm like a big version of your boy. Who's your boy from Workaholics on the show?
Adam Devine.
I'm like Adam, but big and less talented.
You should be Adam's older brother.
I should. Workaholics is my favorite show, you know that?
Yeah.
But you know what? My new favorite show is The Comedians on FX.
Oh yeah, with Josh Gad.
Love
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Funny.
Love it.
Funny as shit.
It's
I
really
haven't
not
seen
that
too much
funny.
of it.
It's pretty good though.
It's not that funny, but it's good though.
It's
show
good.
called
It's
The
like The
Comedians.
Office mixed with.
Let me guess, they do mockumentary where they look into the camera
Yes.
and give interviews?
Yeah.
That hasn't been done before, too.
What else you got? Al?
Also, hire me.
Yeah, also
New
put us on it.
character.
My boy Sasso was on it. Very short part.
Sasso's
though.
fucking
Very
awesome. I've never met Sasso. Isn't that weird? He's the one.
Dude.
Sasso and Rogan. Well, Rogan I've met, but Rogan, I I don't know, man. I never want to like inorganically get in with Rogan. I've always just been I feel like you don't just get in. You don't ask to get in with Rogan. You just have a night where he realizes you're funny as shit, and then he organically says, you should do my podcast sometime.
Dude, if you, well, I mean, obviously, if you at the next UFC went up to Rogan and was like, yo, I'm friends with Shab and Callen,
I did that. I didn't do that with you guys, though.
How'd you
I
do it?
used DeLeo because I hadn't met you yet. Dude,
We're definitely closer with Rogan.
I know. I also asked
Or
you
we
to
just all gotta
text
go
him
dinner.
for me, and you didn't. But I know, though. Yeah, I could go up to him, but I've tried that, and I'm
Rogan's very
backstage.
close. He's very, I'm saying he's not the guy to.
No, I know, and that's why I listen to this podcast, and I listen to his.
Yep.
I feel like I knew you guys before I met you.
Oh, yeah.
And we have so many mutual friends. I was like, they don't even understand. I use half of the fucking slang they do. But Rogan, people, that guy has to be close because people think he's like a messiah.
Well, everyone wants something from him too, though.
Yeah. And yeah, he's an insanely popular guy, and people like feel like they know him on such a deep level.
When they really
and so
don't.
I don't want to approach him. I've been standing in a circle with him, Dana, Bruce, Buffer, and
But that's a work environment, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We all just need to go
But
to
that's
dinner.
why you said
all of us need to go to dinner. That's what we
Mike
need to do.
Goldberg texts me all the time.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Next question. Last one.
Wrap on this one. Let's go with. Let's make this a nice short and sweet one. If you were able, this one's from Refly. If you were able to name a musical about your life, what would it be called?
Both of us?
We have to make it both of us. Oh, should it be about both of us? Or should it be like, I should tell you my musical and then
Yeah, you tell him yours and I'll give him mine.
But then we should also make a musical about
Mine might be called, a little something called Dreamweaver. Whoa, Dreamweaver, I don't think I'll make it through the night.
You
know that one?
Weaver. That would be the lower harmony, but you can't hold down the melody. So, okay, so here's my musical idea, and I'm going to talk in a really sultry, low voice because I'm kind of non-committal, and I don't have a thought right now, but I feel like I'm...
Because I could give you another one.
Yeah, maybe I could just, like, talk about yours.
It would be just jump into mine. Are you talking about the big brown documentary called Dreamweaver?
Oh, God, that's so good, dude.
What? Dreamweaver?
HBO should produce that.
They definitely should.
Fucking better than the Kurt Cobain one, am I right?
It's going to be a lot more inspiring.
A lot more lighthearted. Jesus
Christ.
Need a Xanax.
Although I watch that every time it's on.
Do you
I've
still?
seen it so many times.
Do you
I love
understand
it
it on a deeper level now? I thought about
I
watching
do,
it
and you
again.
know what? I have artwork coming in from my boy at Frontline Customs, and it's a giant Kurt Cobain picture that's going to go right there. And the other wall is James Dean in his Porsche right before he died.
That's super cool. I want to come back for that and steal it. Dude, I don't know what my musical would be called. Help me out here.
The Talent.
The Broadway Kid.
The Talent.
The Talent.
The Talent. The Whiz Kid. Not starring Fred Savage. The Whiz Kid.
The Whiz Kid.
The
The Talented Mr. Whiz Kid.
The Talented Mr. Whiz Kid at Emporium's.
Yeah, at the Wonder Emporium.
Just
The Talented
shit.
Mr. Whiz Kid's Wonder Emporium would be my musical.
It's going to be tough to Google
Yeah, but the
that.
hashtag will be an acronym. It'll be fine. Marketing it. The Talented Mr. Whiz Kid's Wonder Emporium, and it's just about me, just like in my Wonder Emporium, you know, just
And
like
just being talented as shit.
great acoustics. It's kind of like a fishbowl that I live in. We'll make the set we'll do it in a round. Yeah, dude, that's tough to stage, but we'll make it happen. Yeah, I know you want to roll in it.
Yeah,
you could be the genie.
I know you want. Obviously, you want to roll.
You could be like the genie in Aladdin who just. You're like the one.
I know you want to roll. You just.
What about I'm the talented Mr. Whiz Kid, right? Super talented, super smart, and I'm finally my match. I stumble into this lane and I can't quite figure out. It's so not logical. It's like it operates on a different side of the brain. It's colorful. It's artistic.
Oh,
it's
you're talking about
silly.
Wreck-It Ralph now.
And then
Is this the set of Wreck-It Ralph?
And then we're in a Halo-style Jewish shooting game. I just start dropping N-bombs again. What happened?
What happened?
Oh, God. Wait, but I had a good thing until you Wreck-It ruined it.
Well, you gave us the Wreck-It Ralph plot, bro.
Did I?
You're all, well, it's a video game, and then you go in this alternate
No, it's
universe.
not a video game.
You go in this alternate universe, and
No,
you can't
I'm a
get back.
talented
You don't
dude.
want to die in that game because you never get out.
Yeah, but you always think in terms of Wreck-It Ralph. So of course you're seeing me in this two-dimensional Nintendo lifestyle.
It's true.
This is
You're
a
beyond
different
that.
world, dude. He's like on the cover of Time magazine. This kid. He's a talented Mr. Whiz kid, going to settle the world's problems of every logical solution. He's
you're talking
got
about
it.
the Truman Show.
God damn it. No, that's not it at all. He's a hockey player, right? And his grandma gets in some financial trouble. So he has to learn golf and realizes that when he gets really angry, he could drive the ball really far and get a hole in one.
Oh, I've never heard that.
Yeah, and then he beats up Bob Barker.
You should call it Happy Skylar.
Exactly. Fucking
Hold.
perfect.
Hold.
Wait a second.
My man, we can't thank you enough. You're a permanent co-host on this from now on.
Dude, I'm down. Honestly, I'm so good at this. This was not even hard.
This is so easy
I
for you.
could. I mean, we're gonna hang out. But maybe we'll just have a big Periscope thing right after this. Just do an after show.
You and I bullshitting.
You know, by the way, real quick, Andy Cohen on Watch What Happens Live, they do an after show. Real fun. They get you super drunk.
I know they're always drinking on there.
It's fun, dude. I was hammered because they
Dang, I wanna
really
get on
encourage it.
there.
It's fun as shit, man.
I do love that show. My man, what's I mean, they can find you in obviously Pittsburgh
At
2 at
Skylar Astin. I have some projects coming up, and I can't talk about them,
That's
but
all
next
good.
time I'll tell you all about them.
Fire and Kid Army, we have an official new website launching. It just went live. TFATK.com. That stands for The Fighter and the Kid.com.
And also Tefatsk, which is a really great Jewish...
Tefat.
Tefatsk, which is a really good Jewish
Well, it'd
delicacy.
be The Fat K. TheFatK.com. TFATK.com. You have every episode we've ever done there, every video, merchandise, Callen's tour dates, fan art. You have it's a one-stop shop for everything
Maybe
you
I'll
need.
throw some original songs on there.
Ooh. And we will also have on there the brand new Sex, Drugs, and Podcasting t-shirt. You'll get your first look on that website. That will be available tonight. You also have the new Fire and Kid Army t-shirts that drop Friday night, everybody. That's Friday night. I'll post a time. Follow me at Brendan Schaub.
You have any shit here, man? Do you have any fucking Fighter and the Kid stuff?
For you, I do.
Yeah, I need to wear one on Instagram, drop it fresh, and be like, listen to me, talk
you'll
about
get it
my
Wednesday.
dick.
You'll get it Wednesday.
Great.
We'll meet up Wednesday. I'll drop a little package off to you. All that's available, TFATK.com, brand new website. This is The Fighter and the Voice. We're out. You got it.